like
And
I
now
just
recording. Hello, everyone.
Hello! Hello!
So-
Perhaps you can reach that. Sorry, be right back.
What? What have you done?
Oh, Eric.
Apparently, she jumped up and grabbed it and then ran off.
Good job. Good job.
What a good dog.
What a good.
What a good.
No, she's looking at us like, what?
Why?
I didn't do anything.
I
I want to
didn't
play
do
with
it.
the rope. The rope doesn't make loud noises.
Yes. So, alright, so when we last left everybody, we were in the middle of combat with the Protean, the Immentesh Protean, Gerrun Slink, who had been disguised as a cat person.
Kind of a dick.
Kind of a dick. Apparently hell-bent on bringing down the Church of Palor, at least this particular instance of it. Probably just for kicks. But in any case, had wreaked havoc upon Benedictus, making him believe that he had been killed, but in truth only knocked him unconscious. He is currently in the middle of a haunt, though he is unaware of it. Poor guy. Meanwhile, Dodeka cast black tentacles, which didn't seem to work on Gerrun. A lot of attacks have been done and dealt a fair amount of damage, but then he transformed into his Protean form, regenerated health, and grappled Ursa.
Yep.
So Ursa is now grasped by his tail. Ursa is also raging and larger than usual. I forgot to include Sami in the initiative order. I forgot to include a lot of things in the initiative order, actually. Sami is now in the initiative order. Calcrix is in the initiative order. Vizini and Empress are also in the initiative order. Although, since they're familiars, if you want to just have them not do anything, you're perfectly welcome to do that. In any case, Sami's retroactive turn involved her using her Ifriti magic ability to make herself smaller. So now she has the small size category, which increases her dexterity and her AC. So that'll be good for her.
And Nuria refers to this as mommy-sized, since her mom's a halfling, and Sami becomes the size of her mom.
It's very cute.
That's adorable.
Aww.
So yes, so Sami will be getting more involved next time. And now it is Ursa's turn, and she is grappled. Ursa, how will you begin this fun adventure?
I'm going to attempt to... wait.
Also, for people who are watching, if you notice that it looks a little different from last time, that's because Roll20 recently released the update of Holding, which massively changed a lot of things, and so I did a lot of updates. So expect to see a lot of differences this time.
Yay.
But anyway, go ahead.
Okay, yeah, Ursa's gonna just try to break free.
Okay. That'll be a CMB check. I will roll it for you.
Thank you. One, two, three.
Ursa's CMB check is 29. Let me compare that to Gerrun's. Nope.
Yay!
Sorry. Ursa is still grappled. Do you want to do anything for your move action? Okay. Then it is Sid's turn. Oh, also it'll do the little ping thing to show whose turn it is.
Okie dokie. Sid will use our new magic. Take a step back. And slow. Okay,
Yeah.
hopefully.
Yeah. You can just click the same one sometimes. Yep. So just click on one of those buttons in the chat, Andrew.
Okay.
What?
Because
do you
slow
want,
can have
Gerrun
up to
Slink?
7 targets. And
Gerrun
Gerrun
Slink.
makes the will saving throw.
Yeah.
Gerrun Slink.
Good, it
Gerrun
is fair.
Or Gerrun Slink.
Calcrix's turn. Calcrix is going to go in
Damn, Vizzini rolled real well.
Yeah, Vizzini rolled
my
really.
God.
Vizzini's initiative was really good.
Fuck.
Does he get like 2 surprise rounds?
Actually, Calcrix is going to keep his distance and is going to cast Magic Missile.
Pew pew.
Missile 1 failed because of spell resistance, and Missile 2
Wow.
Probably also
failed because of spell resistance. Oops. Benedictus
It's in a fugue state.
is in a fugue state, but we are going to take your turn to deal with that a little bit. Hold on, let me...
Okay.
So, as you'll recall, you were greeted by a pleasant-looking red-haired priest of Paylor, informing you that you had been... that it is months since you died.
Mm-hmm. And they don't use necromancy lightly.
Mm-hmm. Yes. So, what do you do next?
I immediately say, hand me a mirror this instant.
He seems hesitant, but he finds a mirror and gives it to you.
How do I look?
You look paler than the dead.
Oh
you
God.
you look stitched up and put together, and like there's no real life in you whatsoever.
I attempt to channel my lay on hands to immolate me from the inside out.
Roll a will save. I will do this for you.
Go ahead.
Okay. Empress.
Empress is like, well, I have a turn order?
If Empress wishes to do nothing, we'll just continue on.
Empress is going to keep her distance.
Okay.
Zini likewise will as well. I'm trying to think of what he can do. Everyone else is kind of like screaming about, like, right? Have everyone else scattered by now? Like
Everyone else? Like the people? No, they're watching somewhat horrified, but they're way too terrified by the massive black tentacles and the weird-ass fucking, giant barbarian fighting with the weird snake monster thing.
Giant barbarian who happens to be a local hero.
Yes, well, when in disguise. Right now you're not wearing your Korath warrior outfit. So you're not
No,
immediately
but
recognizable.
Her raged eyes are familiar.
Sure, if people weren't terrified right now.
That's true. They don't really care.
Yeah.
Zini will hold action.
Okay, Dodeka. Your black tentacles will vanish in 6 rounds.
He's still standing in the black tentacles area. Wouldn't he have to make another throw?
He will on his turn.
Okay.
Oh, I probably should take this opportunity to do the grapple check for the black tentacles for this round.
Which is just for Gerrun, right?
It's for anyone who ends up going into the black tentacles.
Which in this case is just Gerrun.
For now. And it's a 33. Where's Amanda?
She's getting pizza.
Oh, okay.
Why
Oh.
did you leave the door open? You always do that.
Oh, Pat, did you add the spell penetration thing to Pennington from his last level up?
Yes.
Okay, I just want to make sure.
Mm-hmm. It's programmed in.
Alright, so I'm going to use spell penetration.
Well, you don't need to use it, it's just always on.
Wait, what?
Spell penetration is a passive thing. It just increases your ability to overcome spell resistance.
I thought with meta magic feats you had to actively have...
I don't think it's a
Spell
meta magic feat.
penetration is a meta magic
No.
feat.
It's just a feat.
Huh. Well, awesome. Yeah, okay. In that case, Should I do enervation again, or should I just start hitting him with lightning bolt?
It's up to you.
If I hit him with lightning bolt, what's the likelihood of me hitting the crowd?
The crowd is probably backed up enough that it won't hurt them.
Oh, good. All right.
It somehow still hits Richard.
Of course.
Somehow.
God damn it! Oh, also look at the new way the spells come up.
Oh, nice.
Fancy.
Oh, yeah, you can actually, like, see what it all says now. Instead of it, like...
Vomiting. All of
Instead
it.
of it, like...
You have to click away and then click back.
Ooh.
Having trouble?
Nope. I'm just trying to go slow so I don't break the code.
You don't have to. You shouldn't have to worry about that anymore.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Well, it worked.
Yes, it did, and it did a lot of damage. Good job.
Oh, yeah.
He apparently failed his reflex save. Good work.
Sweet!
All right, Pennington.
I imagine a gigantic snake monster can't move terribly fast.
I don't know. They're like all muscle.
Well, yeah, it's also a snake. Snakes
Yeah.
are very dexterous.
They are surprisingly
For
dexterous,
having
yes.
no hands, you mean?
Yeah, I'm actually curious how far off he was from making that roll. Oh, he fumbled. That's why.
Well, good. Screw him.
Yeah, fuck that guy.
Pennington will. Yeah, let's just Scorching Ray till I'm out of spell points. Do tack.
All right, now click on one button at a time. Wait till it finishes processing and then press the other one. That's how we're going to avoid crashing the system. Because it has a lot to calculate every time you do any kind of attack or spell. All right, that's one hit for 13 damage. Try the second one.
Okay.
Something that bugs me.
Yeah? Another hit. Good job.
Yeah.
Lightning bolt melts low melting point metals. Fireball does not.
Well, lightning is the
But
pure
fireball
form
doesn't-
of fire in
But
Avatar:
fireball
The Last
doesn't-
Airbender.
Fire, it's just an explosion. Like it specifically says, does not burn things.
Okay. Well, Dodeka, you did good work. Originally, he was going to spend this turn grappling Ursa and dragging her into the black tentacles. Oh, by the way, he has to make a grapple save against the black tentacles. He succeeds. Sorry. Freedom of movement.
Dun, dun, dun.
So he's going to disengage the grapple.
What a shitlord.
Well, that's good for you.
Well, yeah, but what a shitlord. This coffee's really good.
So Ursa is no longer grappled.
Yay!
Yep.
And Gerrun looks over at Dodeka and says, are you a fan of the dodo?
You what, mate?
What?
Dodeka is now a dodo.
Oh my god!
Oh! Why don't you have a picture for
going,
this?
as it which probably comes out as squawk.
Yep. And he takes a 5-foot step in this direction.
On top of Benedictus.
Nuria.
Alright.
How do you fix a polymorph? Oh my god,
Polymorph?
she even... She
Oh,
even
and
has
by
a
the
drawing
way,
picture.
it's you polymorph any object because it is an animal and it is a mammal. Or wait, no, dodo is it's still within the same class. Okay, it's less intelligence and the same general class. That transformation is permanent.
What?
What?
Oh,
Unless you get someone who knows polymorph, who can polymorph her back.
Nope, all polymorph attempts do not work until the enchantment is broken.
Okay, so we have
You have to break the you have to use one of the spells to break the enchantment. You can't just polymorph it. You have to use some kind of abjuration spell.
So a dispelling bomb would do nothing.
If only we had some
No,
kind of
it's not strong enough.
sorcerer to do it.
If only our sorcerer could do it.
Yeah.
Yes, too bad she is currently incapable. If she had taken the metamagic feat for still and silent spell, she could perform spells without needing to speak or move. Unfortunately,
Because
Yeah.
every time I go to take them, Eric's like, "Oh, they're not that useful."
all right. So Nuria, sorry.
Most of the time they're not. We can borrow you some meta magic rods.
How am I going to use them?
5 foot step, and she's
What else
gonna
can you use?
throw some bombs.
Dodos can use.
Oh my god.
I don't think a dodo can wield a rod. I'm sorry.
Bomb 1.
Squawk.
Fuck. Great, I'm
I
tempted.
think I hit it.
Yeah, wait for it. Oh, I'm sorry. I was doing
What?
experiments. Don't worry, it still worked. That's my bad. I forgot to reload your ammo.
Because I know I have more than 0.
Yeah, that was supposed to be. It thought that was your last one. Don't worry, I'll give you
I think
another.
I had 6.
Yeah, so now you have 5.
Okay.
Give me a moment. I'll let you know when it's ready. Okay, go ahead.
I can use bomb 2 now?
Yes.
Okay. Bomb 2.
Also, holy shit.
Yeah.
It's a bunch of damage.
Nice.
I just read what you wrote, Amanda. It's beautiful.
I will. You're just gonna run to the castle and be like, "Squawk."
Squawk!
Uh-oh, it might have crashed. Hang on.
Okay.
Yep, it's, it had a bit of a hiccup.
Let me know when I have to click it again.
Uh-oh, something weird. Give me a minute.
I've ruined everything.
Apparently.
I didn't mean to.
How dare you?
Okay, the script, the API console has been weird ever since they did the update. It doesn't, like, show always when it crashes anymore. Now it just kind of does and doesn't tell you. Spinning up new sandbox. Alright. Go for it.
Alright, bomb 2, try 2. Clicked it.
It's gonna succeed. What?
Did I break it again?
It broke itself. This is very strange.
Does it think I have 0 ammo?
Yeah, it might be because of the fire. Here, let me try something. Okay, give it another try.
Okay. Try 3. I clicked it.
I know. It usually takes a while.
I'm just saying it out loud for the people who don't know.
There you go.
Oh yeah, yeah, and splash damage time. Yeah. Boop. Now I just do that once, correct?
Correct. Ooh!
1 health! Someone just punch him in the face. That'll do
Oh,
one.
Sami!
He's
He's like, Sami, finish.
He says, wait! You'll need me if you want your friend to not become... If you don't want your friend to be a dodo for the rest of her life.
That's not
We'll
true.
find some other way. Pennington.
Oh, like what? You do not know... Did you see me state any incantations? This was not a mere spell. This was an ability that is inherent to me.
Knowledge Arcana. Let's try to knowledge our way out of this.
Yeah.
Pennington.
Empress can totally speak with me, can't she?
Oh my god,
Uh,
yeah! Well, she could anyway. But you can speak bird now.
She could, and then she could try to squawk her.
Well,
Can Empress translate?
Well, you still have to make a knowledge arcana check.
Yeah. Hang on. Where the hell?
Although Pennington's is probably good enough to know that there's probably a way to undo this without his help, although it's probably going to not be easy. Because you certainly don't know a spell to do it, and you know that Sid doesn't know a spell to do it.
But Pyrobob's back at her home.
We do have Bob. Remember that.
Do we know if...
But you don't know if Bob has that power. Because he's an alchemist, he's not a typical spellcaster.
But
If
he,
it's a power that Bob doesn't have, it's a power he knows how to get should he really need it.
yeah.
I am willing... He's like, there's most likely a way to undo it, just with the bit of knowledge I have. It might not be easy, but...
And then there's
so
also
that
the
can
and then there's also the matter of your friend, of our mutual friend, the priest here.
You killed him. What more is there to know?
I did not kill him. I've merely imprisoned him. Now he's going to do a bluff check. So if anyone wants to do a
Sense motive.
yes, a sense motive, now would be a good time.
I'm good at that, Wade. I'm good.
Sid, you're
Of
very
course, he
good at
does.
that.
He does get a -2 because of his negative levels.
Oh, yes.
Look at that bullshit.
All right, so you know that he's lying about that. All right, I am, however, going to use a DM hero point.
Dude.
While he is distracting you all, he activates something on his ring.
Oh.
And at this moment, Calcric sees it, charges him, and as soon as he hits him, vanishes completely.
God damn it.
Now, how quick finishes or...
Calcric vanishes.
Okay, Gerrun.
And then Gerrun is like, shit.
Oh.
What
Alright.
did you do to my dragon friend?
Hurt me and you'll never find out. Sami
I'm gonna kill you!
Sami runs forward and attacks.
Yeah.
Actually, she just needed a 5-foot step, so she gets a full attack.
So full attack.
Power attack
I
on...
can attack
Actually, she
her.
doesn't need power
Can I-
attack.
Can I please control her?
Oh, go for it. No, sorry, I forgot she was your cohort now.
Yeah. I did take the leadership feat.
Yes.
Full attack. Bam. Bam.
You know what's too bad?
What is...
If it had gotten to my initiative pass, I could have woken up and killed him with the...
I was actually hoping that would happen. I didn't think that they would kill him this quickly. They roll. You guys rolled really well.
Yeah.
Did it crash again?
Nuria and Sami team.
Did it crash again? No, not yet.
I don't think so. I just clicked attack 1.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it crashed again. Whenever the fire is enabled, it screws things
That's
up.
a problem because I use a lot of
It's when they're on fire. That's the problem.
I light things on fire.
372. I know you do. I'm sorry. I must not have tested this enough.
That's okay.
So yes, he's not on fire. Go ahead and try it again.
Okay. It's not letting me click the one. Oh, now it is. That was weird. Okay. And I clicked it.
Everyone can hear Caroline and Kaylie fine, right?
Yeah? Yeah?
Yep.
Just wanted to be sure.
Okay, good.
Did it break again?
I don't know. You tell us.
Yes, it did, but for a different reason. Alright, try it again, please.
Okay. Try again.
There we go. Oh. And Sami knocks him unconscious. Does she want to hit again?
Hell yes. Kill him.
You know what?
She's your character.
I know.
You realize that could really screw us over, Eric.
Yes.
Wow.
He licks the
Eric.
spoon.
What Benedictus would do, he would get back up and he would punch the bloody thing into a pussy.
You know what?
But Calcrix.
With the way that Sami fights, I'd say she wouldn't even have time to think not
Yeah.
to hit again.
Go ahead. Attack
Fair
2.
enough.
It might not even be enough to kill him, so we'll see.
Probably not. Does her power... No, her power doesn't go down when she's tiny because she's based on dex.
Yeah, exactly. Her power goes up when she's tiny.
Oh,
And she
does
misses
hit
with her
him
second
anyway.
attack.
Yeah, he's so Sami slices him, he goes unconscious.
Ursa.
So, as far as Ursa is concerned, this guy just killed Benedictus and then disintegrated Calcrix.
Yep.
So,
And turn Dodeka into a dodo.
and turned Dodeka. Yeah, well, but that she's not dead. We can fix
Oh my
that.
god, Dodo Eka.
I didn't even think of that! Oh my god! I just picked the dodo because I'm like, ah, it's a funny animal. That's cute.
Oh my god.
Dodeka.
Dodo Eka. Oh my god. This is fantastic.
Remind me.
I can't believe I didn't think of that. How did I not think of that? It's so obvious. It's like my
Your
subconscious thought
unconscious
of it.
wanted that joke to happen.
Yes, my
It was
subconscious
so-
wanted that joke to happen.
That's beautiful. Oh my god.
But anyway, go ahead.
Remind me, if I take a 5-foot step, I can still full attack, right?
Yep.
Full attack. Boom. Boom. Elemental rage.
Well, do your attacks first. You have to succeed with elemental rage. You have to succeed with
right.
attack before you
Oh,
can do
I
elemental rage.
did.
You haven't actually done them yet.
You have
Oh, I
to
have
click
to-
the buttons in the sidebar.
Yeah, click one at a time. Wait for it to process. Once you click one.
Alright. Clicked one.
This is the new way we do it, so we don't crash the system.
Can I, I'm gonna attack him.
If you want to kill him more, go for it.
I want to kill him more.
And the last one misses, but yeah, she basically pounds him into like meat
Yeah.
as she's just raged and
I
furious over
bisect him.
seeing him apparently kill 2 of her friends.
Well, now we've scared the masses. So thank you very much.
At this point, like,
Dodeka-
yeah, sorry.
Somebody bring them back. Bring them back to life right now. What are
Dodeka
you?
asked Empress if she could translate for her.
Empress does gladly.
But Empress is just like, whoa, 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 Ursa. Dodeka says you should probably de-rage. We're gonna think this out. We're gonna find out what happened and stuff.
Benedictus' pulse.
Ursa just roars in fury and sorrow, and then sits down and rage off.
Aww.
So I'm just a giant woman just sitting here, angry and sad.
Oh, what would happen if he checked Benedictus's pulse? Does he like register as completely dead?
He does not.
Dodeka goes up to Ursa and preens her, I guess. I don't know.
Aww.
Benedictus is like, wait, everyone! Benedictus is actually alive. He has a pulse.
For once, he is. Good.
Squawk.
For once.
He's alive? Well, why isn't
He is. Apparently. Just. Can anyone heal him?
Nuria comes over immediately with a cure moderate wounds.
Benedictus, you attempt to use your lay on hands on yourself,
Oh.
but it doesn't work. You feel that you are powerless.
Oh my god.
Oh. What type of undead am I? Am I at least one of the useful kinds?
You are a lich.
What may I ask is my phylactery?
Your phylactery... Well, we wanted to make sure you weren't going to try and kill yourself before we told you where that was.
You do know me well.
Well, one could say we know you better than you know yourself.
Ah.
Ta-da.
You might find that suspicious.
Did you see this one coming? Punch himself in face.
Will save. Oh, fumble. But, let's roll another d20.
Benedictus is a lich. He cannot kill himself.
Yep. You rolled a 3? Okay.
He can't, and they won't tell him where his phylactery is. But if he punches himself to 0 hit points, he will disintegrate and reform as his phylactery.
Oh.
Hey, nice.
Yes, but you do see that back in the real world, the chains around Benedictus seem to be tightening.
Can Nuria try to heal him?
Yes.
Okay. And what happens when she...
He seems to be less physically hurt, but the chains do not release at all. And he still is in a state of unconsciousness.
Ursa gets up, goes over, and tries to grab one of the chains.
Hang on, I'm gonna reduce your size.
Okay. Giant woman.
I know.
All I want to do is see you turn into
A giant woman.
a giant woman.
Giant woman.
Also, I'm gonna end the performance and release the flag bearing just so that it's none of the other things are going on.
Who else is stronger than you stuck in their heads for like a week now?
That was a really awesome episode.
I have had it playing non-stop.
It's
I
a
know,
great
right?
song. Anyway, so yes, you head over.
I try to grab a chain and like kind of... I don't try to like pull it because I don't want to like rip him in half, but I try to like yank on it a little.
Yeah, it doesn't seem to give any at all.
But
But
we
it's-
can physically touch it.
You can physically touch it,
Okay.
but it seems ethereal and
This chain
Ghostly.
is weird. I don't like it.
it's decorated in numerous holy symbols. Benedictus, your punch is thrown, but the priest stops it. He says, he catches your fist, basically. Like, my dear, perhaps you need to relax a bit.
Dear.
Dear.
First of all, nobody talks to me like that. Second of all, nobody blocks my punches like
Oh, but you and I have already shared so much. The skin
God.
on his face peels away, and it's revealed to be Ronald.
God damn it.
Oh my god!
that. Okay.
Make a will save. I'll do it for you.
Yeah, you keep on rolling then.
Okay. Hang on, let me check something. All right. At that moment, the chains snap off, and you reawaken.
Yay! Yay!
Oh,
You're back.
that was
Oh my god! Ursa just hugs him.
Welcome back to civilization.
You're alive!
Dodeka
You're
runs up to
alive!
Benedictus and preens him. You have a dodo preening you.
Oh,
Alive!
Dodeka turned into Dodeka, and Calcrix has apparently vanished.
Hang on.
Well,
Everyone
this is
stop.
when it's
Everyone
shown.
back up. Everyone back up.
Okay.
Squawk.
I punch myself in the face and then lay on hands myself.
Okay. Go ahead. No, right, because you have to successfully hit something to use it.
I can conceivably knock myself out with this. Let's see if I punch myself out.
Let's find out.
I will laugh if you kill yourself.
Oh my god.
Am I allowed to hit myself?
Unarmed, hit your choose yourself. Yeah. It's okay. It's okay. Hero's defiance. Okay, he's still technically unconscious.
Nuria's like,
Well,
what?
I would have done non-lethal.
Well, that still doesn't help you.
Nuria's like, what the heck?
Wakes up and hang on, everyone back off.
Punch.
Bam!
And now he's unconscious again.
Alright, Nuria's like, okay, I
Did
don't
he
know.
lose his mind? Is that what happened?
Nuria's like, Ursa, can you please get on top of him and hold him down while I wake him up again?
Ursa sits on him.
And make sure your hands. I don't want him to punch himself again.
Ursa does.
Okay. And Nuria will administer Cure Minute Wounds again.
Wait, what the fuck? Oh, table flip.
Benedictus wakes up and says, okay, still you guys need to make sure there wasn't a level to this. Another level to this. I'm good.
Squawk!
Anymore.
Well, I'm not good. The psychological trauma's gonna recap.
You guys are doing this over the dead body of the Protean, by the way, just so you're all aware.
Ursa's okay with that because fuck that guy.
Empress flies over to Benedictus and it's like, hey, I know you've been through a lot, but just so you know, Dodeka turned into a dodo.
What's the dodo?
Squawk!
I look at the large squawking bird and say, that's a dodo. I've never seen a dodo before, but I'll take your word for it.
That is definitely a dodo.
Oh my god.
She's pretty pissed about it. Like, yeah, she's pretty pissed.
I wouldn't blame her for that one. How did she become a dodo? Gerrun did magic nonsense. She probably
Yes.
did magic nonsense on me too,
Yes.
given that I'm not dead.
But Benedictus, Calcrix is gone.
He's gone. He disintegrated right
You don't
before
know.
my
You
eyes.
don't know that.
He's
Wait. I'm doing a thing.
so it's magic nonsense, but our person who does the most magic nonsense got hit with more magic nonsense.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Do we know?
Do we know
Okay.
what it might have been?
With a check like that, no. You do not know whether or not... Actually, wait, no. Pennington, you just barely know that was... It might have something to do with the ring that he's wearing.
I cast Identify on the ring. So let me
It is
bring
a-
up my Identify.
Go ahead and press Identify.
Benedictus suddenly realizes there is a crowd of the faithful nearby that needs calming. Benedictus gently pushes Ursa aside to go address them.
Alright, Andrew, you identify the ring as a ring of spell-storing major.
Oh lord.
Anyway,
Oh, he was
based on my
bullshitting about it
knowledge
being a natural
of it,
ability,
determining
too.
which spell he stored in there.
Unfortunately, you can only tell what spell is stored in it currently, and currently there is no spell stored in it.
Motherfucker.
Well, he cast a spell. I'm not entirely sure what spell, but that's what he stored in that ring.
That
And now it's
doesn't
gone.
help.
From that you can judge that it was probably a touch spell, and that after he had cast it, Calcrix hit him, and the touch spell, which was probably meant for himself, it was imparted upon Calcrix.
Emperor goes, hey, Dodeka
Well-
suggests that it could possibly be a teleport spell.
Exactly. He wouldn't want to damage himself. He said shit, so obviously he didn't intend on it to get transport to be used on Calcrix. So it most likely was not some sort of disintegration
So
spell.
Cal is alive?
I
Pat,
think so.
You don't know
Knowledge.
that.
knowledge religion. To know that this guy is probably an outsider, and that spell might have taken Calcrix to wherever he comes from.
Roll it.
Mother of fuck! Shit, dicks, fuck!
That's a stretch, but it could be correct.
I suggest the theory as such, and then go to address the faithful. I don't really have anything specific to say to them. I'm just going to tell them to calm their tits in as beneficent a manner as possible.
They basically ask, is he defeated?
Yes.
I look at the corpse. I look back at them. Yes.
What was he?
I have no earthly idea, and will research this matter quite thoroughly. We will make steps to ensure...
Sorry, I just have to point this out. Both Sid and Dodeka botched their rolls for knowledge planes.
Actually, wait.
A plane? Isn't that some kind of grassy knoll?
Sorry.
Hold on. Nuria might know about planes.
Okay, but anyway, continue, Benedictus.
Benedictus says, Steps will be taken to ensure that no creature masquerading such as him shall ever set foot within the clergy again.
Well, that's good to know, but like that person sort of like trails off, but then the person behind is like, "Don't you see? He's the one who's going to get rid of all of the corruption in the church. And we knew there were monsters in the church, and he's slaying them. Hooray!" The crowd suddenly starts to turn to cheering.
I was just about to say, oh shit, but then I realized that's actually true. Because this guy and Thorin, he keeps killing monsters that are associated with the Church of Palor.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna, let them praise hero worship, to heap hero worship on me for the time being. I'm too tired to argue. I will just go around and be beneficent.
Sid decides to improvise a new holy song commemorating Benedictus and his awesome powers.
Sid is like, "This is great." Now, no, it's okay. But now we have enough instances of you murdering people who are hidden within the church that we can make a song with multiple verses. The first verse can be about killing a Thorin, and the second verse can be about killing whoever the fuck this guy was. It's gonna be awesome. I'll get to work right away. And yeah, so that's how that goes. Meanwhile, Squawk!
Empress is just like, Dodeka would really, really appreciate it if we talked to Bob. Because hopefully he knows how to undo this.
Fuck that guy, but alright.
Yeah, Nuria looks and she looks at Dodeka and she's like, I'll talk to him with you. I mean, Empress will be with you, so you can have your say too.
Squawk. Empress says, she says, "Thank you."
Nuria's like, this is weird. And then kind of tries to pet Dodeka.
Dodeka lets her, just to know what it feels like, and then she's like, "Ooh," and she moves her head, and Empress is just like, she's just scratched down a little or something. I don't know.
She stopped being as coherent.
Nuria's like, "Aw, she's kind of cute like this. Not that you weren't cute before. You're just cute in whatever form."
Alright.
Petting the dodo.
So where shall we move to?
Let's go talk to Bob!
Yes.
Righto.
Bob. She does have a backup if Bob has no idea.
Wait, where did I put Bob? Oh, he's currently in the library.
Whoa.
Bam! Ah!
Whoa.
I love how that fucking creature was like, haha, do you like dodos? I'm gonna turn you into a dodo. And then less than a turn later, he's fucking dead. It's like, haha, I'm so smug. Ha ha ha. Baleful polymorph or whatever.
Polymorph any object, actually.
Also, how he tried to bluff his way out of not dying and just
I know!
killed
What a fucking dumbass! Dumbass. Ass of dumb.
So who all is going to see Bob?
Empress is
Nuria
so
and
tiny.
Dodeka, definitely. I don't know if anyone else will want to join them.
It is up to everyone else.
I want to avoid talking to Bob as much as possible.
Ursa
Okay.
does too.
Then I will leave you all
Ursa will
alone.
wait outside
Okay.
in the,
Staircase?
yeah,
Yeah,
if
you-
she hears yelling, she'll rush in and punch people.
You can move your tokens there if you want.
Go get her.
So Pyro Bob is studying and says, "Oh, why are you bringing me a bird?"
It's...
Squawk.
I think I can translate that without Empress's help. This is Dodeka.
Oh dear. What happened?
Squawk.
We were fighting... Oh, go ahead.
No. Empress goes, no, you can tell it. It's fine.
Nuria's like, okay. And meanwhile, when Nuria's talking to Bob, she's never meeting his eyes.
Okay.
But she says, we were fighting some sort of monster that had been masquerading as a Pavlorian cat person,
Mm-hmm.
and the bastard turned Dodeka into this thing. And then we killed him.
Oh dear. That's a problem.
And we need to obviously help Dodeka change back.
Oh. Well, why'd you bring her to me?
We thought perhaps you knew how to break this.
Sadly, this is beyond my power. I mean, I can transform her, but as soon as it wears off, she'd revert to this form, not to her original form. So I think what we're gonna need is somebody who is capable of breaking an enchantment or some kind of higher level of duration spell.
Okay. Then
Empress says-
who's that?
Well, Dodeka might have been able to do it. No, I'm just kidding. She probably couldn't have.
Empress says, oh, I got this. Unus.
Oh, one of the Narcissimas. Well, that's probably a good idea.
Could you, in the meantime, change her into the form she's used to?
Maybe. We search through. He He sort of looks into his coat and pulls out some ingredients, mixes them up. It's like, would you like to be in your usual form, or would you like me to turn you into something cooler?
Oh my god.
You can see Dodeka's actually thinking about this. And then she says something to Empress, and Empress goes, she says she's probably going to regret this, but let's see what you got.
Oh my god, no!
Oh, that's fantastic. Give me just a moment. All right. Take a take a sip of that.
She does.
Oh god.
She
How do
does.
you feel about being a gravity elemental?
Oh my.
How does that even work?
She transformed into
Squawk.
the wording of the rules for polymorph says that you can turn a willing creature into an animal, humanoid, or elemental of your choosing. He chose a gravity elemental.
Oh my god! Just.
So it's as of the form elemental body 1, which means she is a. Oh, I'm sorry. It doesn't. Okay, it specifies air, earth, fire, and water. My bad. Instead, she is a small water elemental.
Can she talk?
Yes.
I mean,
Yes.
I think yes. I believe water elementals are capable of speech. Yes, yes
Okay.
they are.
She just kind of looks at her stuff. She goes, "Huh? I don't know. I guess I was expecting something worse."
Well,
I guess.
you caught me on the spot, so
Oh well, thank you. Appreciate it.
yes. At least now you can talk. So yes, go ahead and go to your Narcissima family.
Okay, let's go. Thank you for translating for me, Empress. Nuria, thank you for coming with me. Oh my goodness.
Oh, and Nuria, while you're here, I did want to ask you about a certain letter you sent.
You already told us about the letter, you dummy.
Oh, I'm sorry. What I meant to say was, I might have intercepted the response.
What?
Wow, way to be an ass.
Does Dodeka actually say that?
Yeah, probably.
Beautiful.
Oh my god.
I want to have a long private chat with you before I give it to you.
Oh lord.
That is my one condition.
Your one
Nuria, what do
condition
you want to do?
for what?
For giving you the letter response that you... Unless you have no interest in seeing the response.
Later. I have more important things to do right now.
Very well. You know where I will be.
Pennington does head up the stairs as they're finishing their conversation because he's like, I have something I wanted to ask Bob anyhow. He heads up the stairs and he sees Elemental Dodeka and be like,
Dodeka-
why is the...
Dodeka just looks and says, "Hey, Pennington, Bob turned me into a water elemental. I'm gonna go talk to my brother."
Okay, good idea. I shouldn't even ask.
Oh my god.
Hey, Bob,
Mm-hmm.
do you happen to know the creature? If I describe it, might you be able? Do you have much knowledge of the planes to be able to tell me where it might have come from?
What's the creature?
I describe it as best I can.
Sounds like it's probably a Protean. In that case, it came from the Maelstrom.
Oh boy.
No!
The Maelstrom is the one
It's
where...
kind of like Limbo.
Oh. Yes.
So, very, very dangerous. I wouldn't recommend going there.
Yes. Do you think our little dragon friend would survive in the Maelstrom?
Your dragon friend was sent there?
Well, we don't know. However, what happened is he activated a spell on the ring of spell storing, and then Calcrix flew toward him and then disappeared. He seemed most upset by this, because I think he was trying to use the spell on himself, so we assume he sent him to a plane or somewhere else.
Well, I don't think a Protean is capable... a Protean probably isn't capable of actually plane shifting on its own.
So most likely it just was a teleportation spell.
No, I mean, if it did anything, it would have done a Dimension Door, but that's not a touch spell. Like, it would have just done it. It wouldn't have accidentally given it to Calcrix.
Then what do you think it might have been?
I mean, he didn't have anything on him, did he?
What other possessions did he have on him? Because I had meant to ask that. And I'm still there, so I can check.
You didn't tell him about the Ring of Spell Storing.
Yeah, he did.
Oh, he did?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry, I missed that part. Oh, well then he probably had some kind of... Well, was it a major Ring of Spell Storing or just a normal Ring of Spell Storing?
What did describe it as?
Major.
Major.
Oh dear. If that was given to him by a high enough level Protean Lord, it probably would have had the capabilities of, well, any number of spells, really. It's honestly difficult to say. I mean, were you able to identify the spell it was cast?
Unfortunately not. We weren't anticipating Calcrix jumping at him.
Well, then, I mean, it's entirely possible that it was plane shift. It could just as easily have been greater teleport. Well, you could attempt to scry.
I have that spell.
Very well. I will see what I can do.
All right.
Thank you.
Very well. If you need anything, you know where to find me.
Dodeka goes down the stairs. She sees Ursa.
Ursa's pretty much just like... Ursa, well, did Nuria come out, or...
Yeah, Nuria's gonna be next to Dodeka.
Okay, so she's just gonna be like, do I need to punch him?
Dodeka's like, I'm a water elemental, but then again, I gave him
Holy
permission
shit!
to do that.
What are you?
I'm a water elemental. I can talk at least. It won't last forever though, so I'm gonna go talk to Unis.
Wow, okay.
All right. Now the walk over to the school where Unus is a fairly decent walk because you're basically walking through the entire city. And the polymorph spell only lasts 20 minutes. So, as you're walking through the streets, people are already looking kind of weird at the water elemental just walking through the streets.
The watermelon.
So the water elemental is just walking through the streets, and then all of a sudden it turns into a dodo. And at that moment, a person sees that, looks at the bottle of alcohol in his hand, and drops it on the ground.
Apple core. Saving the alcoholic.
Another alcoholic turn.
Yeah. Dodeka, you're good at that.
I know,
Keep
right?
using magic. By the way, Pat,
Yes.
since I'm back with the corpse of Gerrun, I search him to see if he had any other possessions on him.
The only thing of value is the ring of spell storing. Trust me, that is enough.
Well, yeah, I know it's valuable. I just wanted to check.
Yeah, that was all there was.
Doggy.
Okay, Becky. Jeez.
Hey there, pup.
Anyway. Alright, did anyone want to go with Dodeka?
Nuria.
Nuria did? Okay, good.
Right. So I'm just going to leave everybody here just because I don't feel like pulling up the map and moving Dodeka.
Okay.
Dodeka.
So I'm going to bring Unus in. Unus says, "Oh dear, what happened? Does it have something to do with that commotion I heard about?"
Amber's like, yeah, she got turned into a dodo by a big snake thing.
Sounds like I'm going to have to break the enchantment then. Give me a moment. Let me look this up real quick. Oh, Dodeka, this is exactly why we didn't want you going off on your own.
What? She's fine. We took care of her. She's just a bird right now. It's a phase.
Phase.
It's a face.
Okay.
She's a water elemental.
Yeah.
Alright, so he's got to roll a d20 to see if this works. And it does.
Yay!
Dodeka transforms back.
Yay!
Oh, thank you so much, brother. That was
Nuria goes
awkward.
over and-
Nessie.
Nuria goes over and hugs her.
Is she wearing her clothes?
Aw, she hugs back. Oh yeah.
Yes, clothes phase into you and you
Okay,
volleyball.
I was like,
I was gonna say
this
that's
is
even
more awkward.
Nuria would
Suddenly,
still wonder if she was naked.
Yes, no, the things your clothes transform. Clothes and possessions transform with you when you polymorph. Thankfully.
Oh, yes.
Now you can scry for Calcrix.
Yay.
Yay!
She
Find my
also
baby.
mentioned, she's like, while I'm here, do you happen to know the easiest way to, I don't know, planar travel?
With the plane shift spell, of course.
Do you know that spell?
Oh, well, sorry, that's not that funny. Unfortunately, I am definitely a very powerful wizard, but I haven't yet learned that spell.
Fair enough.
It's a
We
level
might
7
have-
spell.
Oh my, well. That might be a problem. Well, hopefully we won't have to planar travel.
It's alright.
Okay, let's go scry for our dragon friend.
Okay. Thanks, Udis.
That's no trouble.
I didn't hear that?
Sorry, no trouble.
Okay. She says, thank you so much again.
No, it's no trouble.
And she bids him farewell and have a good day and all that kind of stuff.
Yada yada yada.
And gives him a hug.
Oh. I
Aw.
guess, yes. Thank you, I think.
She's like, it is a good thing. You will learn to accept it one day.
Oh my god.
Alright. So she goes back to the castle. She's like, okay, everyone, we're going to see where Calcrix ended up. She goes to his hoard
Aww.
and probably finds a scale.
In fact, you do.
Ursa is
Yeah.
just following her around now at this point. just like a little duckling just following her.
Aw.
That's adorable.
I want to know where my friend is.
Okay. Alright, so she's got the scale. She's gonna make this a lot easier. Bam. Ah!
It's alright.
Empress, why are you casting?
Probably because that's who you had selected.
Yeah.
Observe a creature at any distance. If the subject is on another plane, it gets a +5 bonus, and that's will save. Okay, hold on, let me think about this. Alright.
And it's the trophy room that technically is the horde room, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Give me just a moment.
Because who would protect our trophies better than a dragon?
True.
Yeah. Okay. And so that's a +5. Yes. What was spell penetration? And it's a level 4 spell, so that's +5. Even with spell penetration. Yeah, sorry, he makes the save. So
He doesn't want to be found.
No.
Dodeka's just like, I can't find him. I'm sorry, Ursa.
No.
Does that... Can you find, like... If he was dead, would you still find him?
Oh yes, if he was dead, I'd be seeing him.
you'd be seeing his
This
corpse because he'd
implies-
be he'd be implicitly willing.
Okay.
Yeah. Dodeka's like, this kind of implies that he doesn't want me to scry for him.
Or he doesn't want anyone to scry for him. He can't pick and choose who scries for him.
Or he doesn't want anyone to scry on him.
Well, I mean, he does like his privacy.
Unfortunately, that means we don't know where he is still. But if he's not dead,
Well, that's good, right, Ursa?
I guess.
I'm sure he'll be back. He probably just wants to have a little bit of a venture. You know Calcrix.
But
Curious being.
yeah, but he might be lost in another plane of existence, and that's bad. He could be he's lost and probably scared. No, he's probably not scared, but.
Well, luckily, none of you know the planes well enough to know how much danger he might be in.
He's such
Yeah,
a...
Dodeka pats Ursa on the back, and she's just like, Ursa, you must remember, he's a dragon, and he might be a baby dragon, but dragons grow up rather fast.
He's so
I'm sure he can take care of
little.
himself.
Nuria hugs her and lays her head on her bosom.
Oh,
That just means he's more apt at hiding.
weh. Weh.
Weh.
Weh.
Weh.
Alright, when Nuria, let's go over Ursa after a little while. Sighs, and looks at her two girlfriends,
Aw.
and is like, I have to go talk to him.
Ugh. You want me to wait outside? I won't listen in, but I'll come in and punch him if you need me to.
That does improve my morale some, so yeah.
All right,
wouldn't
I'll
mind.
do it.
Okay.
Do it. I am always up for punching that guy.
Nuria feels better knowing he could get punched in the face.
Yay!
Alright, Dodeka in the meantime is she's like, I have a couple things to take care of.
Yes,
Good
you
luck.
do.
Thank you.
And I did want to reiterate in the handouts the mysterious note from Safi, or from the councilwoman, the encrypted note that you guys found while you were searching her mansion for haunted things.
Oh, it has stuff now? Cool.
Yes, it exists now.
We can deal with it now that fucking Slink is gone.
Yes. So, yeah. Who wants to go next? Or first, I guess.
I will start working on the note. Benedictus is just kind of calming shit down at the church, and then he's gonna go for a walk.
Like you do.
Alright. Dodeka has actually a lot of things to do. But first, wait, what time of day is it?
Was it
Is
nighttime?
it still night?
I can't remember what time of day it was. I'll say it's midday.
Midday? Alright. Alright, in that case, if it's midday, Dodeka's going to go to the library and talk to Dawson.
Wait, so we were up all night?
I honestly
Pretty
can't
much.
remember.
Yeah, because we
We
went
were.
at night to look at the haunted
And we-
house. Then we got haunted.
And we killed ghosts.
And
Yeah.
then Slink was gonna do things at night. And then
And
we
Bob
caught
showed
him.
up.
Well, I thought for some reason I imagined that was during the day, but okay.
Nope.
No,
Okay.
I kind
Well-
of thought it was during the day too. I thought it was like the following.
Okay,
morning.
then yeah, it's still nighttime and it's about time to go to bed, I guess.
Or we just
Wait,
stayed up
what?
all night, and then it was morning when Slink was doing that stuff.
Okay, sure, we can say that. So yeah, you guys did stay
Okay.
up all night.
Okay.
No wonder Ursa's fatigued.
Anyway.
Sure, it has nothing to do with the rage.
Yeah,
But
absolutely.
yeah, okay. So you go to see Dawson, and
Yep.
Dawson says, "Oh, good. I was just about to come see you. Got a new
Yes.
message for you."
Oh.
Yes, and I'm going to make this available too. Boom, boom. Message number 4 is also available under the handouts.
Bump.
Yes, I initially wasn't going to, cipher it, but Benedictus seemed to really appreciate it, so...
She just kind of stares and she goes, "Yes, well, I'll give this to him."
Well, yes, how have you been? I heard there was some commotion this morning.
Yes, I got turned into a dodo. And I got turned into a water elemental, and then my brother turned me back.
Who turned you into a water elemental?
Oh, Nuria's alchemy mentor. He couldn't turn me back, but he could turn me into something that talked, so he turned me into a water elemental.
Well, alright. You have an interesting life.
I do, and I can't wait for things to get uninteresting again. Unfortunately,
Why?
that's probably not going to happen for a while.
Well,
Because it's exhausting, and
yeah, you
Well-
know, you're good at it, so there's that.
most of the stuff I do in a necessity.
Someone's got to do it.
That's the way I see it. Anyway, there's a problem with tonight's day being in the
Oh, I was very
cast.
much looking forward to it.
It's a haunted.
Really?
And you're excited about this. I had a feeling
That's
there was a
that's the
50-50
greatest thing ever.
chance. 50-50 chance you'd be excited about this.
That's so
Excited.
cool. I've never
Well,
actually
I thought-
I've never eaten in a haunted house before.
Well, there is a flute player. I'm hoping they make an appearance. That'll be nice. I thought I'd warn you and make sure that you knew.
You turned into a robot.
Oh.
You robotified.
Okay, she's like, well, I just thought I'd let you know. Just in case you weren't into that sort of thing. Because,
Well-
some people don't like ghosts.
Well, I mean, I don't know if I say I like ghosts per se, but it's cool. Like, I don't think I've ever met a ghost.
These are rather dangerous ghosts, although they shouldn't bother us.
Okay.
We sort of got them placated. We got them placated for the moment. Anyway,
Well, all right then.
so,
Fine by me.
good.
But yes, I'm
I
still
have
very
to
much
make
looking
this-
forward to it. You don't look like you look like you've been up all night though.
I have. We had to. Yeah. What the hell was her name? Hang on.
Safi.
Safi. Yes, Kansa Safi wanted us to deghost her house, which caused the ghost to move to our house, and then they attacked, and they almost killed Ursa, and then we found out that they were pissed at Nuria's alchemy mentor, so we got him, and now they're bothering him, and he can drive them off, so he's fine, And then, we got attacked by a giant snake creature. That was... Well, Benedictus got attacked by a giant snake creature and almost died.
Don't forget several of your friends are werewolves now.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, right. And then she goes, oh, yes, and then there's that werewolf.
Darn it, I was hoping everyone forgot about that.
I did.
I did not.
Yeah, as an aside, Dodeka just goes, oh, yes, and then there's that werewolf problem.
Werewolf problem?
Don't worry about it. The full moon's not for a while. Anyway.
Very well, then.
We'll get it figured out. Your brother will be fine.
Wait, Pennington got bit by a werewolf?
A ghost werewolf. Actually, everyone got bit by a ghost werewolf except for me.
Oh, well, that's better.
Oh my god.
Why? Well, I'm curious. How would you have reacted if I had gotten bitten by a ghost werewolf?
Well, it's, just saying, it would have made certain things slightly more difficult. If you were, I think I'll stop that sentence.
She laughs. She's like, you're fun to mess with sometimes. Not trying to be mean. Messing, just...
I figured that's what you meant.
Yes. Anyway. Okay, so I'm going to get some rest.
Yes, you should.
Get ready. And, yes,
Very
hopefully Nuria will be up for cooking. She's been through quite a lot. But should be fine.
Seems like she's the kind of person who's always up for cooking.
Well, it's how she copes, so it might be a good thing. Anyway, I will see you later.
Yes, and, let me, I'll continue working on, the messages.
Yes, thank you. And she goes off to find Benedictus.
Fantastic. Alright, who wants to go next? Who wants to go next? Benedictus.
I'm doing cyber stuff.
Okay, okay, then in that case, Dodeka finds Benedictus.
Hello, Benedictus. How is everything? How is your situation?
Working on this cipher.
Oh, well, I have another one for you from Dawson.
Oh, I'll put it in the queue. Or maybe that one's more important.
You don't seem very excited.
I've already started my analysis. I haven't had the most pleasant day.
You have. This is very true. Do you want to talk about it?
I don't suppose why not. So when I was unconscious, I saw visions. They were obviously false. I envisioned that I was resurrected from my state of death as a lich by Ronald.
Oh.
He was in
wow.
a human form, and he ripped his face off in front of me.
Oh my god.
She gives Benedictus a hug. She's just like, the universe just loves tormenting you, doesn't it?
Yeah. It's kind of interesting, though. My first response was to try to find and destroy my phylactery. Second response, when I was prevented from doing so, was to try to punch myself to death, so I resurrected at my phylactery to destroy it. Third response was immolate myself with holy fire until I am destroyed, get to my phylactery and destroy it. Bit of a disturbing trend.
Dodeka's just like, this whole time, she's got a look of, I have no fucking idea how to respond to this on her face. She goes, well...
You've got some deep-seated
Well, now
issues.
we know what'll happen if you happen to turn undead at all. And a good idea of what would happen if any of us had turned undead. Facing the vampire is a lot scarier now. Not that I would want to be a vampire. That'd be awful. Just awful. Anyway, are you feeling better? Did this do anything? This help?
Not really.
Not really.
No, I'm still psychologically fucked, but, whatever.
It's all good.
You know me. I'll soldier through.
Yes, but you don't have to do it alone.
I never have to do it alone.
Aww.
Aww.
Yay! Family.
Just if you need any of us, we're here.
I'll let you know.
Okay, well, good luck with the cipher.
I'm beginning to get the sense that maybe your brother is screwing with me, or maybe Pennington's brother is screwing with me.
Well, no, he said that you seem to like the code.
I am, but he's making them harder. He has to remember I'm informally trained.
Never mind.
My God, Pat, I have no idea how to start on this one. That's a lie. I have a couple of ideas how to start, but none of them have panned out yet.
Oh well.
I think I'm done with the whole encryption thing.
Okay.
You're good at this.
It's funny because I just did veneer ciphers again.
Okay.
I just half-assed them both. Which is funny because you think they're harder.
Wow.
No, because I don't have any clues, so I assumed that since I didn't have any clues...
Well, before
I was
you
looking
seem
at
to be
another
able
type
to
of
crack a
cipher.
veneer cipher without having the key. But that's okay. Maybe you can figure out what the key is. I didn't make the keys too complicated, thankfully. So you might be able to... Well, you'll probably be able to crack the one for Safi's. You might not be able to crack the one for the other one.
Yeah. So, see, this is my problem. I had assumed that you were using something other than veneer ciphers. Okay. Now that I know you're not like some sort of mad code genius, I might be able to work on this.
Okay. It's alright. So, yeah, he's working on that. Pennington. What are you up to? Andrew, you might be muted.
Am muted. Is it still at night?
Sorry?
Is it still at night or is it during the daytime?
It is
like
during the
midday.
daytime. So if you, I can say that you slept.
Yeah.
Okay, hang on. I'm gonna restore everybody. I created a nice little thing to restore everybody's health. Assuming it works. Yeah, it worked.
There we go. Got it.
Wow, that didn't take long.
Yeah. Brotherhood. Yeah, that...
I told you, I barely tried on this one.
All right. Councilwoman. The Brotherhood has looked into the problem and believe that we know what has happened. Some time ago, we hired the Apple Corps to deal with a matter of some secrecy. It involved a very important artifact that we wish to recover. But we do not wish to share all of the aspects of this artifact with you. One thing we can say was that we were warned that damaging the object would incur the wrath of those that died to keep it from King Robert. The whereabouts of this artifact were unknown after the Apple Corps' mission, but given the circumstances, we suspected that the Apple Corps may have kept the artifact for themselves. Knowing that your mansion, a mansion with great historical significance, has since escalated in terms of its haunting.
Sorry, Eric, you turned into a robot.
Okay.
Back
where did I go
haunting. Escalated the haunting.
Okay. Has since escalated in terms of haunting. We believe that not only did the Apple Corps keep the artifact, but they damaged it. Obviously, we cannot prove any of this, as the Apple Corps are very popular at the moment. We do not feel it wise to challenge them openly on our suspicions. That said, we may be able to resolve both our problems. We believe that if you can get the person who broke the artifact into contact with the spirits that haunt you, they may follow them and move to a different location. Ideally, the location where the artifact was first broken. We recommend that you present this problem to the Apple Corps. If they are innocent, then they will probably not be able to help you, but it couldn't hurt to try anyway. If they're guilty, their intervention will both free your home of this haunting and punish them for betraying our trust. Please let us know how this turns out, as the guilt or innocence of the apple core is very interesting to us. Yay!
What? Fuck. So if Nuria just didn't go,
Then it would have been fine.
then we would have been fine.
Yep.
Oh my god.
Oh, that implies, though, that... Now, where did the haunting originally occur? Because it obviously wasn't Beartopia. Was it that house?
It was
It was Safi's house originally.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry. I thought I misinterpreted the text because I assumed that meant they would preferentially haunt the place where it happened.
No, they preferentially haunt the place where the artifact was damaged.
Oh, the place where the artifact was damaged. Okay.
Oh my god.
Oh, boy.
Yay!
Yay!
Hey!
The gnomes hate us.
Resolved.
Yes, now the gnomes know you're guilty.
Yep.
All right.
So,
Nuria
anyway.
Cipher.
Pennington.
But we didn't damage it. It was Bob.
No, Nuria damaged
No, Nuria
it.
damaged it.
Oh, right,
Wait,
right.
what's
She
the
broke
other
it in
She
half
broke it in
to...
half and found the Philosopher's Stone,
Oh,
which
that-
then summoned Pyro Bob.
one? Oh my god.
So yeah,
Yay!
if Nuria just didn't go, the ghost wouldn't be here.
Oh, well.
Wow.
Oh. So, Pennington,
Oh, well.
what are you up to?
What will I do? Let me see. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Pennington will... I don't know. Should go see his sister after school.
That's a good idea.
Yeah.
You find Annabelle. Annabelle seems to be happy to see you. She's like, wow, I didn't expect you to still be around.
Well, we had a little bit of a delay, a little bit of a detour. It turns out that our mansion is haunted, and a Protean lord apparently wanted to kill us. We slew him, but our mansion is still haunted.
A Protean... You didn't actually fight a Protean lord. Liar. Protean lords are like gods.
Well, a Protean underling?
That sounds more plausible.
By the way, decipherment. I don't know why I just don't go to Vignere by default now. And of course, now that I say that, you'll stop going to Vignere by default. But anyway, message. Or do you want to finish your thing, Pennington?
Oh no, go ahead.
Okay. Adderlith. Attached are encrypted messages. I ask that you decode them, read them, and then destroy them. I shall not discuss their contents explicitly in this letter. I write to you because I am lost, and I have always depended on your decisiveness in times of need. His offer is at once repugnant and difficult to turn down. I do not truly care for my ability to have children, and I know that you and Olieva feel similarly. If the bloodline should end with us, that would be an acceptable price. But I cannot deny that I am tempted to take Agrijar's place as at the head of our family, and this discovery could give me the pull within our family necessary to do it. Agrijar would use our family's power and influence to spark another war with the Delafays, or worse, with the Brotherhood. Our family is still weak. While I care not for the purity of our bloodline, I do care about our family name and about Greyhawk. This is a weakness in Agrijar's armor, and I am ashamed to admit I am tempted to exploit it. What should I do, Adderlith? Your loving sister, Galilith.
Dude. What?
That was like all read, so way too fast.
Sorry, I will post the text
Okay.
in the chat.
Wonderful.
Minus capitalization.
So, yeah. Anyway, Annabelle is just sort of like, well, do you, when do you plan on going? And where are you going?
Probably in the next few days, and that would be north to someplace dangerous.
Oh, can I come too?
No. I believe your brother would kill me if anything happened to you, and I wouldn't be too happy either.
Well, you're probably right. But, bring me back a souvenir.
Oh, sure. Do you want a vampire hand or a vampire head?
Oh, bring me, maybe one of their magic items. You gotta have magic items. They're vampires.
She knows what it's what to ask for.
By any chance, I know I've been through the program, but do any of your instructors, or do you know anyone that's particularly good at divination and or scrying?
Well, honestly, not really. I mean, I think I've heard that one of the Narcissimas was good at it, but I think she went crazy.
Yeah, she went crazy.
Yeah, aside from that, I don't think I know of anyone. But, I mean, I'm only in the, low-level classes. They're only teaching me cantrips. So boring.
You can learn, what's that one can? Prestidigitation! Don't you love that?
Yeah, it's super colorful. I want to be able to teleport. That sounds like fun. Making sparkly lights, that's cute. But, I'm going to be a grown-up soon. I'm almost 11.
Well, let me show you something that I picked up. And he brings around the corner, and he casts Summon Monster 3.
Oh, man! Which one do you want to summon?
Well, do I... There we go. Oh, wow, that's a big old list.
That is a very big list.
Let's summon the Lantern Archon.
Go for it.
Yeah!
Look at that shit. That took me days to program. That took me days.
It's so shiny.
Yes, it is. I'm very proud of it. Anyway, so she's like, oh my god. Is that a celestial being?
Yes, under my command.
He says, yes, I am under your command, sir.
You can summon an electric eel.
Yes, yes, you can.
Dude!
It would flop around on the ground as it's not in water.
To be fair, you could cast a frost spell on it. Fire it like an arrow as
Oh my god!
electrical frosty death.
Oh my god!
I don't know why this was the first application my mind thought of. But it is obviously the best.
Yes.
So what you could do is give yourself, resistance to electricity and use them as a flail.
Oh my god. Now I'm just looking at all these animals and thinking of horrible ways to use them.
Oh,
So-
can you summon a whale yet?
No, he
Not
can summon
quite.
a dolphin.
Dolphin.
And a
I
shark.
love the summon monster rule that
octopus.
doesn't say where you
Wolverine.
can summon them. So you summon a whale 50 feet in the air and it crushes something to death.
Yeah, I
Hey,
think you are
Eric,
capable of
for
doing that.
your game where we constantly summon horses to kill people.
Yes.
One of our friends here in St. Louis decided, since he could summon a horse, that whenever anything got near him, because he was a spellcaster, he would summon a horse over them and it would crush them, thus killing the horse as well. He did this constantly.
These are actual living creatures. They
He was a
exist
druid.
somewhere.
Wait, no, I'm sorry, that was
No.
a different game. No, he was, it was pretty hilarious.
These are
There was
That
a
was
point-
part of evil.
There was a point where
Yeah.
we were going downstairs, and we didn't want to set off any traps, so we just kept summoning horses.
So
Yeah, the you can cast the summon monster spell at a range of 25 feet plus 5 feet per 2 levels. So, at Pennington's level, you could cast it, 5 times. Well, actually, his caster level is lower than normal, so that would probably be something like 55 feet. So, yeah,
Wow.
55 feet in the air, he can summon things.
That's enough to kill them.
That's probably enough. But yeah, I would probably shift your alignment if you did that. Because you'd be deliberately killing an actual creature.
Unless it's a shark.
Sharks are not evil!
No, but I want to see them it chomped. Just drop it mouth first.
Even a shark will die dropped 50 feet from the air.
No, not from the air. Just
You could literally make a Sharknado.
Oh, God.
Create a windstorm.
Yes.
Create a tornado, and then just summon a shitload of sharks into it.
and then
You
just
could.
And then
If you make a Sharknado before this game, like this campaign is over, I will forever. I'll be forever in your debt.
oh my god.
So
We will make it happen.
it will happen
Yes.
at some point.
somehow.
Right now, he can only summon one shark, but if he gets a higher level summon monster, he should be able to summon at least 4 sharks.
That's enough.
So that should be enough. So anyway, before we got on our path of Sharknado, you summoned the Archon for Annabelle's amusement. The Archon is basically like, of course. Well, if you do you actually need my services, or do you just wish me to entertain a child?
Just a little bit of entertainment.
Well,
I'm just kidding. You may go.
thank you. I have very important duties that need to be attended to. And Annabelle's like, what duties? You're an Archon. What do you do?
Oh my god.
I love this child.
Feel free to describe, Mr. Archon.
I am doing very important work for the Imperial Lords. Sure.
Sure.
We'll go with that. Right? Which Imperial Lords? All of them. Name one. Oh dear, I believe the duration of the spell is worn off. That's what I thought.
Wow.
Okay, and he goes away. So that was amusing. Lantern Archon is ended.
Just ended.
Lantern Archon is over. It's done now.
So 5 minutes ago.
Stop trying to make it happen.
Stop trying to make Lantern Archon happen, Pennington.
Okay, so so that was a cute little adventure with Annabelle. And I assume you walk her back home.
Yep.
Where Dawson has finished his shift to the library, and now he's getting ready for his date.
Ah, I see. Getting all spiffied up.
Yes. Do you mind keeping an eye on Annabelle tonight? Actually,
Certainly.
that's great. It was either you or Dad, and well.
Well,
Well,
I mean, at least if you get her killed, I'll know it wasn't your fault.
oh my god.
that's sad but true.
How are you gonna say this? I have no idea whether it actually exists in the world. He's like, well, remember to use protection.
From evil? Whoosh!
Benedictus is like, I know that one. I'm a paladin.
Remember when we watched a thing that spooks?
Oh, right, yeah, it's in the Book of Erotic Fantasy.
It exists.
It exists.
Yeah, what is it? What is it again?
I have
forget-
no
I-
idea, and I frankly don't care right now.
No, I keep thinking like
We
there's
can
like
look it
a
up later.
bracelet or something
It
that
magically
makes it so
exists.
that you don't get pregnant.
Yes, something magically exists to do
Also,
this.
just in ancient times, Greeks women ate herbs as birth control,
Yeah.
and then the plant went extinct because they used it all.
Good job.
Well, that makes sense.
Yeah,
Good job.
but they had a natural form of birth control. So I'm sure in a fantasy world you could have something like that.
Sure, yeah. Alchemists.
I imagine that Dodeka has this only because Quinque gave it to her for her birthday, and she's just been like, "Oh God."
Yeah, Quinn would probably do that.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
What's the shelf life on this thing? Hope it's 80 years.
For an elf, might need to be that long. So, alright, Pennington, okay, so let's...
It will make things awkward, because if it goes right off where his head, he's like, well, just so you know, I know this isn't your thing, and probably it would be your first time too. So, it just as a reminder, it does get very messy the first time.
Oh my god.
Annabelle's like, what are you guys talking about? Dawson's like, it's just sex. Don't worry about it. She's like, oh,
Wow.
okay, fair enough. Yeah, you grown-ups are weird.
Grown-ups are gross.
Grown-ups are gross. I'm gonna go to my room. Dawson's like, well then, I'm going to go pick up a few things before the thing, and yeah, just, don't let her stay up too late, and make sure she does her homework.
Very well.
Alright, and he heads out.
And totally.
As soon as he heads out,
didn't
he's
say-
like, Annabelle, party time.
Party time,
Fuck
excellent.
homework. We're gonna teach you magic.
Alright,
Hell
Ursa,
yeah.
what are you gonna do?
Ursa is.
Ooh,
Pretty-
Ursa.
What?
Ursa.
Oh my god.
We were gonna fight, remember?
Oh my god, we were. Oh, she needs something to take her mind off things too, yeah.
I think they both do.
Yeah.
You guys want to go to the training room?
Yes.
This is perfect.
Yeah.
Alright, go ahead. Don't worry, I'll move you guys.
Okay, good, thank you.
Training room.
Training room.
Does whatever a training room does.
Yeah. So, yeah, I would find Ursa and to be like, hey, Ursa,
Yeah.
you're probably feeling like crap over Calcrix.
Yep.
I'm probably feeling like crap over psychological trauma.
Yeah.
Want to punch it out?
Yes.
All right.
All right.
Hold on, I'm going to have you guys roll. I'm going to clear out the thing. And initiative. And initiative.
How do I attack without a weapon?
You can use a weapon.
Yeah, you can use.
Okay.
Go
Yeah,
ahead and
you-
use lethal
you're
force.
fine.
It's fine. Do what you got to do.
All right.
It's all good. And
Well, actually, how about we say she's using a training sword and I'm using
yeah,
non-lethal
if you
damage,
die,
so we
you don't actually die. Well,
Okay.
I'll just say that.
Okay.
Dun dun dun
Dun
dun,
dun dun
fight.
dun 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 dun. Why are you still fatigued? You shouldn't still be fatigued.
I don't know.
Hang on. There. Now you're no longer fatigued. Do it! Benedictus goes first.
I'm actually gonna strike a defensive posture.
Interesting. Alright. So are you gonna hold your action then?
Now, is there like a specific bonus I can get to defense?
Yeah, there is.
Right.
So you want to actually take a defensive stance?
Yes.
Alright, let me look up how this works because I've never seen anyone do it before. Which says something about D&D.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it doesn't make sense to hold action since there's only 2 actions. And I want her to close. And I figured I might as well get the AC
Total
bonus.
defense. You can defend yourself as a standard action. You get a +4 dodge bonus to your AC for 1 round. Your AC improves at the start of this action. You can combine total defense with fighting defensively or with the benefit of the combat expertise feat. You can't make attacks of opportunity while using total defense. Do you still want to do this?
Yes, total defense.
Alright, then I'm going to give you a bonus to your dodge AC momentarily. Actually, does dodge bonus stack?
Oh.
Let me find out.
Huh.
Yes, they do.
Cool.
Dodge bonuses stack with all other bonuses to AC, even other dodge bonuses. So...
Yo, dog. I heard you like bonuses.
So I got your bonus.
So 1, 2, 3, 4. You now have a dodge bonus.
60,000 pounds.
What the fuck? Wait, that's 60,000. Sorry, what?
Weighing in at back overflow pounds.
Alright, so, Benedictus takes a total defense posture. Ursa.
He weighs as much as a vacuum. Okay, Ursa's like, rah, runs up and attacks. Doom, doom, blammo.
Does Ursa have damage reduction?
Chocolate rain.
That's weird.
I don't know.
Did you only do one attack? Oh right,
Yeah,
you
I
had
ran
you
forward.
yeah you had ran towards him, right? Okay, round 1 complete. Ursa hits him, gets a good slice out of him with her greatsword.
I cut off his arm.
Cut off his arm. Round 2.
Fighting!
We come into the training room and both of them look like the Black Knight from Monty Python.
Yes.
And we're like, what the hell, guys?
Only a
All
flesh
right,
wound.
Benedictus, are you going to come out of your defensive stance?
Yes, I am
Give me a
going
moment to reduce your dodge back to where it was.
Yep.
Fuck. I
I'm
don't
going
wanna-
to use my Kai AC bonus.
Key.
Key AC bonus, and my key full attack.
Up,
flurry.
up, 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 up. Using a
Or
key,
can I only use the
key
one?
power is a swift action. So you can only do 1 per round.
Okay, can I undo that AC bonus? I don't know how
Did you just do
you
that?
programmed it to add in. Yeah, I hit the button.
You did both of them before it was too late? You don't want to do that one.
Yeah, I
see what
don't
you're
want to do the AC bonus. I
Okay,
want
then
to
let me
do
just skip forward another round. There.
Yeah,
Go
okay.
ahead.
Sorry about that. Full attack. For some reason, I thought I could use like 2.
Nope. So he gets 4 attacks, and you can switch between unarmed and Sensetsukan, because that's how you
Unarmed.
roll.
That is pretty rad. I'm gonna do all of
That
them
is
unarmed.
literally-
Yes, make sure you do one at a time, though.
Oh, so I click the unarmed and then I click Ursa.
No, you click unarmed. You already clicked Ursa for all 4 of them. You can see it says
Okay,
first attack on Ursa. You just press one of the buttons once, and then wait for it to load the attack. And then once it finishes processing the attack, do the next one. This way we don't overload the system.
Maybe I hit all of the.
Then you
units
might have
like that.
crashed it, but hang on, let's find out.
Oh my
Sorry.
God.
Eric, gotta be patient, yo.
And Ursa, it just explodes.
It hasn't crashed yet. Give it a minute. If it hasn't processed anything new in 5 seconds, I'm just gonna can't reload it. 4, 3, 2, 1. Yeah, you crashed it. All right.
Yeah, sorry.
Good job.
Yeah, this is specifically why I did this, because, 1 attack it can handle. 2 attacks, sometimes it can handle it. 3 or more attacks, it will almost always crash it every single time. So,
Okay.
yeah,
So,
do them one at a time.
So I can still click the same
Yeah,
thing.
you can still
that's
click
up?
the buttons in the chat,
Okay. Click one.
and then wait for it to resolve. Whoop. Alright, then do the second
Alright.
one and wait for it to resolve, and then keep doing that until you've done all 4. I know it takes a while, but it takes less time than if you wanted to actually calculate all of this stuff yourself.
Yeah,
Because
definitely.
you'd have to roll it and then be like, okay, what's her AC? Oh, wait, I have all of these bonuses because you guys take all of the bonuses. And I have to calculate all of the bonuses in the background. That's why it takes so long. This is how long it takes for a computer to figure out all of the shit that you guys do. How long do you think it would take us to do it in real life?
Oh my god.
I'm actually kind of impressed.
What with
Wow.
spell penetration and all of these conditional AC bonuses and it takes a while.
It's possible to wield a chainsaw in Pathfinder rules.
No. Pretty sure chainsaws don't exist.
Well, you make a bladed sword, a rotating bladed sword, and power it with magic. instead of
Okay,
gasoline.
maybe then, but I don't know if they'd call it a chainsaw.
Ching.
It's your turn,
Sword.
Ursa.
Okay.
And he got some good blows in on you. Oh, do you want to do Stunning Fist on any of them, by the way, Benedictus?
No.
Okay.
Bloop.
So he basically punches you a few times, and you're looking worse for wear.
Ow! Ow! Fuck you.
And so she
And
hits you back.
blammo.
That's one great sword. What's the next? I'm getting some good rolls in on that.
If only we rolled this well against fucking enemies.
No kidding, right?
Yeah.
All right,
Boom.
Benedictus.
Just wailing on you with a wooden sword.
More punching.
You guys are so strategic.
Right?
It's what we do.
You can also use Divine Body.
Why do you get 4 attacks?
I just want to remind you that that's a thing you can do.
Don't I get 3 even? I think I get
Remind me what that thing is. I have so many abilities.
It allows you to apply an enchantment onto your fists.
Meh. I
Okay.
can't think of one I want off the top of my head, so I'll
Okay.
just attack normally.
Alright then.
Season does us, there's in Diego.
I put all of that work programming your divine body.
No, believe me, it will get its mileage.
I'm
Seems
just
to be
kidding.
rolling a lot of 8s.
Trust me, it's random.
No,
True.
I believe you. It's just like that's 3 8s in a row.
Well, then a 4.
I'm not complaining. 8 is a reasonably good roll.
Well, not in a row, but yeah, you did roll a number of 8s.
Holy shit.
Alright, and he gets one more hit. This could do it. Boom. Alright, and he basically punches Ursa across the face a little harder than he probably intended. And she collapses stone cold onto the ground.
I suddenly use my feat that lets me lay on hands when doing ranged attacks to heal her before she hits the floor.
Alright, go ahead and use lay on hands.
If this takes her up to 1, it'll be so rad. Can I make it so that she's like standing there dazed?
Yeah, sure. I mean, she's actually it's exactly 0 hit points. But I'm going to give you just one more because why not?
Yeah.
And yes, she is just a little bit dazed.
I just kind of I'm like staring into space and I'm like blinking and I'm like, oh, we've run dead. Just equilibrium gone. And then I sit
Yeah.
down. Wow, you hit
Benedictus
hard.
gets down to
Fight.
like
You should have all been present.
They just need
Benedictus sits down too and just sits down, breathes deeply, and goes, "Ow!"
Yeah.
At this point, you hear a voice in the room saying, you are both holding back.
What the who? Hold on.
You have non-moms, go away.
Oh, shut up and go away, you
Well,
bitch fuck
yeah,
shit.
she didn't rage. I didn't instill my fists with Holy Flame. Not that Holy Flame would do much against more. It might work well against you. Do you want Holy Flame? I can
I
punch
was
ghosts.
just curious why you would fight if you weren't going to give it your all.
It's called
because
working
we don't
out
want
feelings.
to kill each other.
That's less interesting.
Bye.
Fine.
Ugh, ghosts. So annoying. Yeah, you hear that?
Oh, I know it.
You're annoying. You should leave. Go hang out with Robert. Just stay there. He's a dick.
Murder him all you want. We appreciate that.
Oh, we will. We do. We're making it an hourly thing.
Good for you. Maybe one of these days you'll actually kill him.
Maybe. It's unlikely. Honestly, the torture is pretty much enough for now. We're actually kind of trying not to kill him, because it's more fun to just torture him.
Except you're not torturing him. He doesn't exactly seem like he's very miserable now, does he?
Maybe not to you.
Whatever, I don't care. She flops down.
Benedictus just thinks. If Bob weren't listening right now, I'd suggest we could coordinate an attack with the ghost's treachery in order to actually take him down. But that would be foolish now, wouldn't it, Bob?
You don't hear anything.
I imagine Bob actually can't hear him, and
You don't know?
He just, somewhere in the building, Bob just sneezes.
Achoo.
Benedictus is paranoid enough that he thinks Bob is listening.
That's fair. And he doesn't even need any evidence.
Sigh. I don't
Ducked.
like that guy.
Here.
Well, how did
Yep.
our lives get so complicated and weird?
Oh, never mind, you're role playing still.
So,
How did your lives
after-
get so complicated, she asked.
Well, everyone I loved got murdered. That was kind of the start for me.
Yeah. I just came looking for my mentor's boyfriend, and all of this happened, so Yeah. I mean, I wanted an adventure, and I guess I've gotten it, and keep getting it. So, it's not all bad, it's just... I want Calcrix back, and I wish we didn't die all the time.
Yeah, I really want to smite evil. Smiting evil is pretty rad. Being smited by evil, they don't talk about that in the stories.
Yeah. Yeah, evil's dumb.
Evil's dumb.
Just
Fist bump.
put that on our tombstone.
Evil's dumb.
Evil is
Ursa.
dumb.
Skullwrath Warrior.
The
Got the last word in.
Got the last word in. Evil's dumb.
quote of the century.
And just the gravestone has like a protruding fist so that people can fist bump.
Dude, I want that on my real tombstone.
Like, imagine just having like an elegant, typical angel from Gravestone, but it has a fist that you can bump.
Yes. Oh, dude, I'm getting that. I'm getting
That
that.
is brilliant. I need it.
We'll start a new trend.
Okay.
Oh my god.
So
I think that's it for me.
okay.
Yeah.
Nuria,
Yes.
do you want to deal with Bob first, or do you want to prepare for the date first?
She's gonna deal with Bob first, because she knows exactly what she's gonna make for dinner. And she knows she's
Oh, shit.
probably going to be put in some sort of stress, and will need to stress cook.
Oh shit! Hang on, my volume is behaving weirdly. Like very, very weirdly. Oh, that's probably why.
My hot chocolate mug should be
Okay, we're all set now. Sorry.
If Nuria's gonna go talk to him, then Ursa's gonna go linger outside the room.
Just in case.
Yeah.
I will bring you over there.
Does Ursa know that at this time she's going to speak with Bob?
Well, would Nuria come and get her?
Not necessarily. She did it earlier, but I think at this point she's like... She probably noticed you were busy with Benedictus,
Oh, okay.
and then didn't interrupt because she knows you need to blow off steam, and...
Alright, then, we could just say Ursa shows up, like, midway through the conversation.
Perhaps.
Like, 'cause eventually she's gonna be like, well, I better go check on Nuria, and...
Okay.
So, like, you can, like, start, and she'll just show up, like, in
Okay.
5 minutes or whatever.
That sounds okay.
Okay.
I'll bring you over there. Yes, so you go up, and Bob is just working on things again.
In the library, not the alchemy lab?
In the library. He's not actually doing alchemy.
Okay.
He seems to be researching things.
Okay. Well, Nuria comes in.
Ah, glad you came.
She sits down.
Ah, so you'd like to talk?
Just talk.
Well, first, I don't want to get straight to business. I want to hear how you're doing.
Nuria's just looking at him like, are you shitting me?
No. I genuinely want to hear how you're doing.
Nuria's so pissed right now.
Pyro Bob has no idea why. The look on his face looks like he actually genuinely does not expect you to be this upset. He's like, tell me what's wrong.
I told you what was wrong.
Remind me?
Oh my god.
I'm gonna roll. I know it's Bob and it's probably useless, but I'm gonna roll an intimidate check because she is looking at him with death in her eyes. Like,
Alright, go for it.
giving him murderous glare. Murderous.
What does intimidate usually go up against? I always forget.
I forget you.
I'll look it up while you roll it. Versus the target's wisdom modifier. Plus their hit dice. Not quite enough, sorry.
Damn it. Is it a good show though?
Not really. You would have needed like a 35 or something.
I think I can roll it. I just
Yeah, you
didn't.
just didn't. But it's okay. He can tell you're serious, though.
Okay, good.
What do you say?
Nuria just says, I'm not fine and I'd like to go cook later.
Well, that's fine. You're welcome to cook. I guess I'm just confused as to what's upsetting you.
Wow.
I thought you would be relieved to know more about your past.
No, I'm not.
Well, then perhaps I should have kept it a secret from you longer.
No,
Then I don't understand why you're upset with me.
I'm not upset with you.
Oh, good. I was worried.
No, she does not let him continue. She says, it's not my past that I'm upset with you over. It's my present.
What am I doing wrong right now?
You changed my body and made a piece of me into a surveillance creature.
Oh, you're complaining about Saeed?
I'm not complaining about him, but what you did.
I gave you a servant to help you. Maybe I used that servant to keep an eye on you, but it's not like it's the only way I could have kept an eye on you. It was killing two birds with one stone.
You really don't get it, do you?
I mean, are you just upset that I was keeping an eye on you?
You violated me.
I gave you a servant, a helpful hand.
That I did not ask for.
That you needed. That you'll still need. I mean, if you don't want him, I can get rid of him.
I just want you to stop using him for...
Surveillance? Fine, I'll use a different way of doing it.
Oh my god! Sorry.
I'm certainly not going to let you out of my sight. You're far too important.
I'm done being important.
Oh, Nuria, you've only just begun. Only now do you know. And now have you begun to act. And now you're going to go take care of another problem, and this is only going to make you an even greater hero. And that will only make things easier for you when you return to your homelands. Well, I guess I shouldn't call them homelands, because I know you don't consider them your real home, but in a way they are your first home.
A home that exiled my mother and wanted me dead.
And thought you dead for quite some time. I'm not saying they didn't make mistakes, but it was in the middle of war. And, well, people make decisions during war that they might regret later. And in some cases, maybe they did. Your mother, Sultana... God damn it, I always forget her name. Zataya. Was a very good sultana, and her actions did bring them peace. And over these years, many people have come to realize that. Enough generations have passed that they've... Well, exactly 2 generations have passed, but that's enough. That they have come to terms with the fact that Sultana was exiled probably prematurely. And your half-brother has posthumously exonerated her.
Well, good for her, I suppose.
Yes. Although, of course, she's not going to be resurrected.
Well, of course.
That would, challenge your half-brother's claim to the throne. And, there's no telling whether or not you would even want to be brought back to life if they tried. It's always tricky business when you bring someone back to life. They have to be willing. That's a terrible trick. Sorry, I'm getting ahead of myself. Anyway.
Yes, anyway. You said...
What I wanted to talk to you about what are your plans after you deal with this vampire problem?
I haven't thought that far.
I was afraid of that. Mind if I make a suggestion?
You're going to whether or not I ask.
True, I just wanted to know if you minded.
Of course I mind you. Say it anyway.
Well then, I believe you should finally go to the Western Lands.
Why?
Well, because I want you to have resolved to go there before I show you the letter that you received. Because it shouldn't matter whether or not they want you to go.
Now Nuria assumes that the letter is not good. And she's a little disheartened because a part of her was kind of like, a half-brother. At first it was shocking, but then she was like, well, that's kind of cool. She always had a small, very, very small family. Maybe it would get big, or no. So Nuria kind of just looks a little disheartened.
It shouldn't matter whether or not your half-brother has come to accept that you are alive and that you deserve to be brought in. This is your birthright, and one might make the claim that you have more of it than he does.
Why would that be? He was, like, the direct son, too.
The circumstances of his birth are suspect.
Bum, bum, ba-da.
Okay.
We'll leave it that way for now. I'm sure you'll find out more later on, but the truth is, you do in some ways threaten his claim to the throne.
Nuria laughs.
This isn't a laughing matter. This is the fate of an entire city. Once an entire kingdom.
Everything's a laughing backward, that what you said earlier.
Yeah.
Yep.
Everything's a laughing matter if you're crazy enough.
Yep.
And I think we're crazy enough.
Yep.
Listen, I know I've told you more about my plans than I probably am comfortable with. And that's because, for some reason, I trust you. And I know that you don't believe that. But the truth is I do. You seem genuine, and I believe that you would be even if you did not want to become the Sultana, you would be a very good person to have as a part of the aristocracy there. Whether or not they want you there, particularly if they don't want you there. If they don't want you there, that's because they fear you. And if they fear you, that's because they are not worthy of you.
But I don't know anything about the West other than its history.
You will learn. Truthfully, it's not that complicated.
Okay.
Their customs are different, but similar. And with the right potions, you'll be able to speak their language flawlessly.
They don't speak common?
Of course they don't.
Oh.
Why would they speak common?
I thought it was called common for a reason.
Everyone speaks English. What are you talking about?
I'm
But
American.
she's got a point. It is called common for a reason.
Yeah, I know. No, it's sort of a dialect based on Ignan.
I thought... Why would it be based on that if they hate Ifrit?
Whether or not they hate them, the Ifriti have become very ingrained in their people's culture for centuries. In some ways, they've dominated a lot of their culture. It's influenced them over time. It's not a direct relative of the Ifriti language, but it's incorporated a lot of their terms and, well.
Would I understand some of it?
Well, you speak Ignan, so you probably have a leg up, but it is mixed a great deal with other languages as well. So probably not that much. I would recommend using tongues.
Okay.
It would save a lot of trouble and avoid possible political misunderstandings. You
Thanks.
probably would want to avoid those. But the most important thing is, of course, the Soma.
Of course, that's the most important thing.
Of course it is the most important thing. He says completely seriously.
He's like, whoa, okay then.
The Soma is the most important thing for both of us. You need it in order to secure peace.
Secure peace? Where?
In the Western lands, haven't we discussed this?
Why do I have to do it? Why can't you do it?
Because I am not of their royal blood. I'm just some random gnome with purple hair.
Oh, well,
Who
pretend
blows
to be
things
me or
up.
Something.
It's nothing. No. Well, no. He thinks it for a second. Could I? No, that wouldn't work. It would be far too risky. Besides, I'm going to need you. The genie are far too knowledgeable, and they already know who I am.
What's wrong with the genie?
They're smart. They can't be fooled like that. No one can go in disguised as you. They will see through that.
Then why the Soma?
Like I said, that is the only way you can possibly keep the Ifrit at bay permanently.
By feeding the thing they want?
Exactly. Or at least using it in some way to broker a peace. You don't necessarily have to keep giving it to them like they once used it, but, they would do anything for it if it were actually there. If you actually have access to it, it could perhaps give them some kind of weakness that you could exploit if you wished to destroy them, or perhaps use it to barter some kind of lasting peace. You could do whatever you wanted with it. It is the ultimate bargaining chip.
Is it the only bargaining chip?
Yes. Trust me, this war would not have been fought for centuries if there were another.
How long is the peace gonna last?
Well, it's lasted surprisingly long already. But how much longer?
You okay?
It's difficult to say. One might say the Ifrit are waiting on any kind of political incident to incite, to reignite, if you'll pardon my expression, the flames of war.
No, you don't get to pun.
You don't get to fun. You're not cool enough.
Nuria says, well, aren't I a political reason to reignite, possibly, what if I do something wrong?
Then you'll have a lot more reason to get the Soma.
There's no way to get it.
Let me let you in on a little secret.
Okay.
Well, 2 little secrets.
Sure, 2,
1.
3, 4, 5, 10, I don't care. What?
1. Don't you think it's strange that even though this truce, based on the existence of Soma, was made almost a century ago, that peace still exists?
Okay.
It is because the Ifrit are just as interested in maintaining this truce as the rest of the people. Their numbers are not as strong as they once were, and they too have been tired of fighting a war.
Why don't they just stop?
Because they need the Soma. Everything about their wills, their bodies, drives them to get it again. You do not understand what it is like once you've tried it once.
Have you tried it?
No! And I never planned to.
Okay.
But they did. And probably more than most people should. So, it is something that they cannot give up. But, as soon as they had the promise that it would be given to them, they were willing to accept the truce. Although, their leader is, well, let's say he was persuaded with means beyond just good diplomacy.
Yeah, I know.
I didn't mean just sex. Obviously, that was a part of the deal, but he says tactlessly. But your mother also employed many other magical means, mostly with help from the genie, to help convince him that this was an actual thing. Most of his underlings aren't as, were more skeptical, but like I said, they were willing to let it go by. And the other thing is, let's just say that there's something I need access to that will help me find the Soma that I can only get access to if you are accepted back into the royal family.
What?
Why would I do that?
To get the Soma.
Why should I care what happens to them? My home's over here.
Because, Nuria, you care about people.
I hate you.
We both care about people. You may not believe it, but I would not have left my home at the request of your goddess if I did not. That lich could still be at large.
Fuck you.
Alright, fine. That wasn't fair. I did bottle him.
Yes, you did. So, no talkie.
He's not the only thing I have bottled, by the way.
Yeah, shush.
Sorry. I sometimes get excited. I promise it won't happen again. At least not for a while. In any case, with that, I will give you the letter. And I just wish you to keep in mind what we have discussed.
Fine. And I have a couple things I want to say.
It's your home.
It is. That's one thing I wanted to say.
Mm-hmm.
You are here to help us with the ghosts, the haunting.
And I am.
And yes, you did come and stop me from the ghosts killing me.
Right. You're welcome.
I am not going to thank you because you've put me through too much.
Right.
Your behavior here better be good.
In terms
Because-
of what? You mean tonight?
Well, yes, definitely tonight, because, there's a date that is going to go very well. Very well.
Oh, I won't interfere. I'll be here the entire time. And don't worry, the ghosts have definitely been getting their aggression out.
Good.
As long as I keep doing that, I think they'll keep being cooperative.
Fine. But if you pull anything else, like you did with Saeed, this won't be my home anymore.
Well, that would be sad. It's a very nice home.
Yes, it would be sad, and I would have you out, and I would get me out, and the ghosts would have no reason to haunt the place.
I could blow it up. That's what I always do with my homes when I'm done with them.
Oh my god.
Well, the home wouldn't be done with. There's other people who live here.
Oh, right. You have friends.
Oh my god.
Well, fine. This is a nice library, by the way.
You can thank the Deck of Many Things for that.
Did he know that the
Actually,
Deck of Many
no.
Things is what created this?
The deck of many things left it empty. It wasn't the deck of many things. We know that.
Oh, it didn't create... I thought it created everything in the...
Yeah, it created
didn't
everything.
It created the library, but it didn't create the contents.
It didn't?
No.
Where did the
Yeah, we
library
had-
contents come?
Yeah, we had to.
The whole entire castle was empty
Well,
when it was created.
no. I think we actually changed it so that it gave us like a set amount of rooms worth of value, and then Caroline and I went through the fortress guide and gave it the installations.
Yeah, I'm pretty
we
sure the
gave it
library
a
was part of that.
library.
Yeah,
Anyway,
I'm fairly certain the library was screwed there. But yeah, I don't think he was told before now that the castle was created by a deck of many things.
Okay, well, he knows
Oh.
now.
And he's like, wait a minute. This castle was created by the deck of many things?
Yes. See, I can be surprising too.
That you can be. I found that out the very first day I met you.
When was that?
That was when you snuck into my lab,
Which-
telling me that you came bearing a message from a goddess.
That was not the first time we met.
Well, it was the first time I remembered meeting you.
Really? Really? How long did... I would live there my whole life!
Well, sure, but I mean, who remembers the baker?
Oh my god! Bitch, you did!
Bitch, you did! Nuria stands up at that. She's like,
Oh.
you remember Baker when it's a damn good one. Like my mother.
Oh, I remembered her.
Yeah, I wasn't that good yet. So-
Exactly.
Dude, when I was only 25, which is like a kid.
Exactly.
When I was 25, it was... The town thought I lit your house on fire.
Really?
Yes! It was a week before they cleared my name. Because
Wow.
everyone thought the girl with fire hair did it.
Oh, that's actually fairly racist of them.
Yes! And you did nothing.
Well, I didn't know about it.
Didn't know about it. Your house burnt down.
Yeah, and so I built another one.
You didn't hear anyone. People gave you gifts saying sorry. The flame girl burnt your house down.
Did they?
Oh my god.
You know what? I need to go cook for Dodeka's date.
Didn't you have anything else to tell me, though? Were you done? No. Deck of many things. This is important.
What about it? We all drew a card and...
Where did you find it?
Narcissima's had it.
Oh my god. Oh,
God.
oh shit.
But it's gone now, so fuck you.
Those are creepy noises for him to be making.
Yeah.
All right, you can go now. I need to study.
We keep doing this.
Yeah,
We keep telling
funny.
people information, and then it's like, wait, no.
You can go prepare for the date. I'll be good. Don't worry. Oh, and here's the letter.
Thank you. And the other thing, I will... If you help me prepare to fight the vampire, I will consider going to the Western Lands afterwards.
Do I have to go?
No.
Oh, good.
No,
Then sure.
none of us want you there.
Good. Then sure, I'll help.
Okay.
As long as I don't have to go anywhere.
No, we don't... No. Ew. No.
Ew.
Yeah, Nuria leaves and goes to prepare dinner.
All right. Dun, dun, dun.
Wait, really quickly, Ursa just catches her on the way out. Is like, everything okay?
Nuria, like...
Ursa looks really beaten up, by the way.
Yeah.
Nuria goes, is everything okay with you?
Oh yeah, me and Benedictus had it out, and it was fun.
Did you lose?
Yeah.
I'd love.
What, Eric?
Please don't use that phrasing. Telling this to Pennington.
Wait, what?
What phrase?
Don't use.
You turned into a
Turned
robot.
into a robot.
What phrase?
So I said, please don't use the phrase "had it out" when you're telling
Oh,
this to Pennington. Don't
right.
get the wrong idea.
Oh, okay. No, yeah, we beat the shit out of each other. was fun. We needed it.
I actually did notice that. I guess you guys really went for it. Yeah, but Parwa...
Again, don't use that description when talking to him.
Yeah, Nuria won't.
You guys really went for it.
Yeah. Yeah, Nuria won't.
We made a lot of noise.
And,
Not when I'm drinking.
We both ended up collapsed, sweating on the floor. The ghost was watching.
the asexual
We talked
character
about
and the
our
homosexual
feelings.
character get together.
We talked about our feelings.
Yeah. We lit a cigarette afterwards. No, Nuria's like, well, Fireball always deserves a punch in the face, but it's fine right now.
Alright.
And I did get what I wanted.
Okay, good.
And now it's time to prepare for the date. I'm so excited.
Do you want my help in the kitchen?
I
Not that I'm
would.
very good in the kitchen, but...
I always love having people who are tall, because the card made your castle U-sized, and I can't reach the top cabinets.
I'm sorry about that.
That's okay.
But yes,
We
I
need
will
to
gladly
You could
be
use a
tall.
large person on yourself.
I am good for being tall.
I could, but that might be a little too much, because then her hands, difficulty.
Yeah, then you'd be 8 feet tall. That
Yeah.
would be a problem.
And that would be a problem. So, no.
Okay. Anyway,
So, Empress is in the kitchen because Dodeka
Empress
has,
is in the kitchen too? Okay.
shoot her away.
alright.
Before going in the kitchen, though, Nuria would just check on the fox.
Oh,
Just so you know.
Fox is chilling.
In the guest room.
Yep. She seems to be enjoying herself. She's like, you seem tense.
I will talk to you later.
Saeed is still keeping an eye on her.
She looks at Saeed and she's a little...
Saeed's like, what's the problem?
Just...
Actually, he can't talk to you. Never mind.
She can...
Wait, no, yes, you can communicate with him.
Yeah, just
Right.
no one else can.
Right.
And she says, we'll talk about it later. And she gives a nod for him to go back in her back.
Okay. Fox is like, I'm never gonna get used to that.
I don't expect you to.
Alright, well, I'll probably go take a bath.
Okay.
You can come find me when you're done.
Yeah. Once I'm done making the dinner for Dodeka's date,
Mm-hmm.
I can make dinner for us.
That sounds delightful.
Nuria's leans in like, can I... She doesn't say, can I get a kiss? But she leans in and looks like, yeah?
She pats her on the cheek.
And Nuria's like, aw.
Like, later.
Nuria's like, fine.
Mm-hmm.
And then Nuria goes over and kisses the fox on the cheek anyway and runs away.
She just sort of smiles and shakes her head as she goes to the bathroom.
Okay,
Right.
now Nuria goes to the kitchen with Ursa.
Ba-ba-bum.
La la la.
And I have had the meal planned for this dinner for so long. I'm excited.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Really? Wow.
No, I actually did work.
Yeah, like, as soon as she knew the day was happening, she started
I
working
put
on
together
it.
a beautiful 3-course meal.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Please, describe it.
Okay. Alright, is the dinner...
Okay, well, first they sit down.
Yeah, Nuria will bring it out nicely.
Okay,
so,
yeah, one thing at a time.
Yeah, one thing at a time.
Dawson was actually, his coat was taken by one of the butler ghosts.
Oh my god, I forgot we have butler ghosts.
Did he realize it was a ghost?
He's like, I knew that a haunted mansion would be so cool.
He's like, yes, well, one of them opened the door for me the other day. That was interesting.
Well, they seem very polite.
When they're not angry, yes.
Well,
They're very polite.
at least I have you here to protect me.
Oh, well, I'll do my best. I mean, of course.
I mean, given what we've been through before, and a few ghosts don't seem that threatening.
Oh, of course not. I totally was. She's like sitting there like I totally wasn't there for the battle. I have no idea what they're like. Like, all of Applecore, well, most of Applecore is here, so.
Mm-hmm.
If anything, yes, you're perfectly safe.
Mm-hmm. Well, after having had some of Nuria's baked goods, I'm very much looking forward to seeing what she can do with the full meal.
Alright.
Oh, wait, she probably would have eaten Nuria's cooking before. So she'd be like, oh, yes, it's fantastic.
Yes, but you have never eaten Nuria's cooking when she
Has a kitchen.
goes full out with this kitchen.
That's true.
She's never...
Although Dodeka does tell Dawson about the time she cooked alligator, and it was amazing.
Okay. Okay. Now I want you to
And
roll.
she can make alligator taste good.
I want you to roll your craft cooking check. I want you to take a -5 for ghosts screwing with the ingredients.
Oh, no!
Oh!
Goddamn ghosts!
Wait. Can Ursa just punch ghosts? Ursa's in the kitchen there with her. And he's
You know
like,
what? I'll do a quick battle sequence to see if you beat up the ghost while it's doing this.
Good.
Hang on.
Because, oh my god, no.
I just picture Nuria grabbing spices and spices floating, and Ursa coming in and ducking and weaving and punching.
All right, Ursa, go ahead and punch him.
Nuria's like, punch it! It's fucking up the food!
It's a mini game.
bam! Please hit.
Please hit. Yes!
Yay!
Ah! The ghost flies away and hides.
Oh, also, Nuria would have totally given Ursa one of her healing potions.
Oh
since
yeah,
Ursa
she's
was
like half
pretty beat
dead.
up.
Or all dead.
All right, the ghost has vanished, and you no longer have that penalty to your cooking for now.
Good. So,
Good thing you brought Ursa along.
yes!
Yes.
She gives Ursa the thumbs up
Yay.
while putting
Yes,
together.
Dawson and
Ursa
Dodeka hears.
wants
You
Nuria to
guys
have
hear
a
a
good
crashing
day.
in the other room.
I
But
see, do. Yeah, Dodeka's like, oh, don't worry about it. I'm sure it's the ghosts.
Yeah, alright. Nuria comes in,
all right.
and with 2 dishes, and she's tried to make herself look nice, but she has, like, no nice clothes prepared. Everything's dirty, she's awful, so she ended up just, like, basically putting flour all over her clothes, so it looks like she's wearing all white like a chef.
Oh,
That's
that's kind of cool.
By the way, this is what Dodeka looks like. That I put together just now, because why not?
Because Tech hasn't been shut down quite yet.
4
Okay.
days.
Ooh, that's so
Aw.
nice.
Pretty.
Which is exactly what Dawson says.
Aw.
Ooh, that's so
Thank
nice.
Alright, so Nuria comes
She's
in
all blushing. She's like, thank you.
with
Yes, I don't usually wear blue, but it just seems...
It goes well with your eyes.
yeah.
Woo!
Yay!
Alright.
Okay. Alright. So Nuria comes in and she has a platter that she put together, and she looks at both of them and she's like, hello, I am Nuria. I will be your chef this evening. I have taken the liberties to prepare a 3-course meal ahead of time that I think both of you will enjoy. I will make sure that the hauntings will not interfere with the quality of this evening. And for the appetizer, I decided to give you a bit of a taste of the ocean. What you see here is scallops from the full foam sea and black pudding with a winter salad, as well as cooked oysters with burnt butter on toasted crostini.
I fucking love you!
Wow.
Wow.
And yeah, she says, enjoy at your leisure while I continue to prepare the main course.
Dawson's like, thank you.
This
looks amazing.
I want to eat it.
Dodeka's like, she has really gone all out.
I think she really, really, really likes me.
No, Nuria just really, really, really wants Dodeka to get laid and thinks Dawson's okay.
Oh shit! Well, let's hope he doesn't figure that out. All right, so
Are you guys cut out?
no, that was just like I hope that he doesn't figure that out.
Oh, okay.
But anyway, so as he's eating, he's like, "So, where are you guys heading to next?"
go Darkfang or Nightfang Spire to fight Golthius.
Oh, finally dealing with that, huh?
Yep. Hopefully it'll. Well, let's just say she's like, yeah, well, sorry, messing that up. She's like, yes, well, it's gonna be quite dangerous, but we've gone through that before.
Well, just make sure that make sure you prepare plenty of supplies and everything that you need before you head out. I'd hate for you to be caught unprepared. Make sure that you send back communications every once in a while. I want to make sure that you guys aren't dead.
Of course. Also, it might be a little while. There's a few magic items I need to make for the group just to ensure that we're better prepared. My goodness. So busy.
It sounds like you're going to have a very busy week before you leave.
Yes, but there'll be time for visiting and such.
I hope so.
I'll make time. I'll make time.
Nom nom
Like,
nom nom nom.
Nom 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 nom.
Are the ghosts going to try and fuck with us again?
Not yet.
Okay.
What do you go ahead and prepare the dinner?
She is.
Yeah, she's preparing
Did she roll?
dinner. I was
didn't
gonna
roll
say
yet.
something.
Go ahead and say something while she's preparing.
I know, I'm trying to remember what I was gonna say. We were talking about Nightfang Spire.
And preparing things. Ooh, good roll.
She's like, oh, I managed to scry on Golthius.
Oh,
Looks
did you?
absolutely ridiculous.
I'm surprised he wouldn't have something to prevent that.
Me too, actually. But it didn't seem too that big of a deal. I mean, I guess I'm just... It's surprising how more potent a spellcaster I've become since leaving home.
Well, I mean, you were out of necessity. You kind of had to become really good. Otherwise,
Well-
you would have kept, getting your butts kicked.
Well, yes. But, I don't know. I don't think my siblings still realize it yet.
Well,
Unos
they
the
don't
other
realize a
day
lot of
after-
things.
This is true. So Unos the other day telling me, after I turned into a dodo, he's like, this is why we didn't want you to leave home. It's not my fault I got turned into a dodo.
Well, I certainly think out of all of the sisters who left home, you're the one who turned out the least bad. Well, maybe Sexta. But then again, she kind of, went a teeny bit crazy, too. You were definitely the least crazy member of your family.
She's like, thank you. I appreciate that.
Killing it, Romeo.
What about, she goes, what about Dodeka? I thought you two were getting along quite well.
Oh, she's great. She's super crazy. Like, holy shit. She has a skull outside her room that lets her know when people are about to go inside it.
Now there's also a vampire head.
And now there's a vampire head.
She's like, yes, it is quite a rather useful spell for her. She mainly put it out there to freak the rest of us out, but you get used to it after a while. She does a lot to try to mess with us.
I've noticed that, which is why I usually let it slide, but good lord.
But she does... Cooking me sabotage.
Benedictus, are you available to help punch ghosts?
Yes, I will totally help punch ghosts.
Alright, Benedictus passes through. And now they're all in the kitchen punching ghosts.
Good.
Everybody was kung fu fighting.
Alright. So, is the next course coming out?
Yes.
What is it?
Okay. Nuria comes in again, and she is like, so we moved from the sea to the turf with a surf and turf. We're going from ocean to beach. What I have here is chicken breast imported from my home, Shallows Valley. It is roasted and stuffed with leeks and thyme. And I also have a sea bass puff pastry, and there is a nice fresh salsa on the side that you can have with the bass.
Dodeka just says, Nuria, you are outdoing yourself. This is
Nuria
fantastic.
is like, I know! I want to eat it! And puts down the food and 27. They punched ghosts, so it's
Oh,
actually
yeah.
27. Good.
That's a beautiful roll.
good. Okay.
Dawson
And she-
is really enchanted.
Entranted.
Entrained.
Alright.
Me
The nerd
too.
says, despite how good it's going to be, I want you to make sure you save room for dessert because that is where my favorite magic comes from, and I know Dodeka's. So enjoy. And then Nuria like flourishes as she leaves.
Dawson's like, wow.
The best, Nuria. The best chef.
Oh my
I go-
God.
So I'm imagining them sitting down, having this lovely meal. Meanwhile, the kitchen is pure chaos. We're doing like pirouettes around one another, smacking
I'm
these ghosts.
imagining it too.
Let's bring in Pennington. He can shoot scorching rays everywhere. It's like
This
ghost,
kitchen is
ghost,
gonna never
ghost.
be the same.
Caramelize some sugar. Go.
He's babysitting
As
Annabelle.
a matter of fact, Pennington does show up. This is his
Right.
friendship bracelet to transport to Benedictus.
But he's babysitting Annabelle.
Oh,
Yeah,
right.
Annabelle can help.
they're having a party.
Annabelle comes too.
Annabelle's hanging out with all of her friends
She
at
has-
the apartment. All of her friends from
They
school.
actually threw a party.
They actually threw a party.
Adorable.
And Richard's there.
That is
And Richard is not there.
Richard
Holy
is
shit.
pretend there.
Richard is pretend there.
Richard.
You
So
don't
Pennington
know.
shows up, and it's like, Pennington.
He's asleep.
I'm a little drunk.
Maybe you shouldn't shoot scorching rays at ghosts.
Someone should punch a ghost.
This kitchen is gonna be
I
on
gave
fire.
you a
I
ghost
punched.
punch. I gave you a ghost punch.
Ghost punch.
Ghost punch.
Ghost punch.
Punch it. Successfully, please.
Please.
Also got a minus. Yes.
Ooh, successful punch. Ursa, you can do it too.
I did it. I did it.
You did it.
I
Ursa didn't do it, but that's okay
Oh,
because
what?
Benedictus did.
Okay, good.
So that's
Also,
enough to keep it at bay for most of the dessert process.
Oh, it does smell delicious in here. Are you
did it. I want
cooking
some.
for it?
Nuria looks at Pennington.
And he wanders toward the dessert, attempting to like touch it and taste.
The ghost says, "Be careful! Too many cooks can spoil the broth."
Oh my god!
Too many cooks.
Too many cooks.
Too many cooks.
God.
Sorry, I couldn't help myself.
Aw, damn it!
Too many-
Oh god.
Can we
So-
say it hit because he's drunk?
What?
You tried to shoot me with
It's okay.
fire.
It's okay because Benedictus hit him. You are allowed to make the dessert unimpeded.
No, Pennington. He was coming towards the food. And he
Oh.
was gonna eat some of the food.
Oh,
and
oh.
so Nuria turned and threw flame from
And
her
then he
hands.
reflex saved it. I want to see how much he reflex saved it by.
Okay.
If he did it by a significant margin, then I'm gonna say he still does it.
Oh, no. Oh, what the fuck
It was a pretty significant margin. Holy fuck! What did you do?
just happened?
What did you do?
Zalgo text bitches.
Says too many
Okay.
times.
Oh,
The
I
fact
see.
that it extends into the former text box
Yes.
is just impressive.
That's the whole point of Zalgo text. Zalgo text is just the most amazing thing in the entire world.
Apparently. So anyway,
Too many cooks.
Anyway. So
so
Dodeka's talking with
Pennington successfully steals one of the desserts.
He says that, well, it wouldn't be. It would be like the batter. Like. putting
Okay,
his
yeah, he
finger-
sticks his finger in the
Just
batter.
like, yeah.
Alright.
Oh, that's amazing.
Nuria's like, Ursa, sick him.
Punch.
Punch him.
Hold on.
Pennington, wait, no, Pennington sees Ursa coming toward him. He's like, not so quick. He tries to cast Charm Person on Ursa.
Oh,
God. What is
shit. Give
happening?
it a try.
Fucking shit.
Successful.
This is chaos.
Ursa is charmed.
Ah. Pennington crossbow guy. Oh, crossbow guy.
Oh, Benedictus.
Pennington, what? Are you okay?
I,
You're throwing around some.
Drunk.
Oh, yes. Oh, I'm sorry. Just a little... Oh, shit, I left my sister alone.
Listen. Does she like tea parties?
Sure.
You see Benedictus quickly rummage through the kitchen, snatch some hot water from the stove, sorry, Nuria, pour it in a bottle, get tea leaves from somewhere, and just take a serving tray.
It's just poison ivy. It's just poison ivy.
It's just poison ivy.
That's the poison.
That's the poison.
Poison
You've killed the sister.
There we go.
He just grabs these. It's just, like, maybe these herbs will make tea. Oregano, thyme, poison ivy.
I assume we have at least a little bit of tea. I doubt Dodeka
Yes, we do.
could be in
You
a house
can't
without
you
tea.
can't quite find room on the stove, but you can get Nuria to boil the water with her hands.
Nuria does.
Okay.
So Nuria's boiling it with one hand while quickly whipping with the other.
Hell yes.
Oh my god.
Talent.
In
All
the
right.
meantime...
I go serve tea to...
Well, I don't think she's in the house. I think
She's
she's
not.
at her house.
Yeah, she's at their
Pennington
apartment.
left her alone.
Like, I'll
Oh.
take the tray back. Thank you very much.
He's just walking across
Oh,
the district with tea.
You don't have balance. You don't have points in acrobatics. Let me.
I don't know. He did a pretty good job on that reflex save a minute ago.
No, don't go with him. He just charmed Ursa. Ursa will go with him. You need to stay and punch ghosts, Benedictus.
Right, Ursa, serve
Yeah.
tea.
Okay.
All right, Ursa and Pennington go away. Ursa seems to be in really good terms with Pennington right now.
You're a great person, crossbow guy.
I think that in a few minutes when the spell wears off.
You will feel
Oh, she's gonna
differently.
punch through his face.
All right, so they're off. All right, so Nuria, you finish baking it. Roll the check.
Okay.
Meanwhile, Dawson and Dodeka.
Alright, so Dodeka, I imagine they're like doing small talk and stuff, and Dodeka's like, so there's something I've been meaning to ask you, and I hope it's not too weird a question. I'm just curious. Other than my obvious good looks, why? She's so modest. Other than my obvious good looks, how did you agree to go out with me?
Well, I mean, you asked me out. I went out. We had a good time. You got me interested in this whole massive plot that's going on in your life, and it's really interesting, and my life is exciting. And you fixed my relationship with my brother, and yeah, you're good looking. Seemed like a lot of good reasons.
You seemed traumatized.
Well,
Considering it was a funeral ball.
it was a very awkward day, but in retrospect, it was a lot of fun.
I'm so glad you can put a positive spin on all this. I have been so afraid that my insane life would just drive you away.
Oh, please. You've met my brother. And my father.
Yes, but you seem so much different.
Well, that's because I had to be. I mean, who else is going to take care of him?
True. That's actually one of the reasons why I like you. You're responsible.
Well, yeah. Sometimes maybe I don't want to be as much, but it seems like I'll have more time for that now.
Well, that's another good thing, is can't be responsible all the time. Sometimes I feel like I have to be responsible for the group, especially when it comes to certain communications with my family.
Yes,
I
now
don't know
that
how to talk to nobility.
now that I have more free time, I can finally pursue my true passion in life: writing textbooks.
Oh my god.
Really?
Yes.
Well, on history, I assume, but any other subjects?
No history.
Just
Mostly history. Textbooks.
Text me.
That is where the true that is truly the greatest accomplishment that I could have in my life.
Well, I wish you luck in that endeavor.
All right, Nuria,
Yes.
you have crafted the perfect dessert.
Yes, I have.
And as you leave the kitchen,
No!
a ghost attacks.
Benedictus.
Benedictus.
Benedictus jumps in the way and says, "Ghost, don't touch this dessert. You could ride around my body as a horrible flesh puppet in werewolf form in the basement for 5 minutes, get your jollies out, and then leave."
You had me at puppet. You feel a ghost go inside you and temporarily possess you.
I head down to the basement and let him get his werewolf on.
Oh yeah. All right, Nuria, you leave completely you leave unadulterated into the dining room as Benedictus takes one for the team.
That's all fine.
He's like breathing really heavily. Just like, okay, I hope you liked dinner tonight.
Nuria, you okay?
It's fine. I put my heart and soul into
Literally.
this.
We literally put
Literally,
souls
there's
into
just a
this.
heart in there somewhere.
And I present to you dessert. I have here a chocolate cherry love cake with brandy cocoa sauce. It is garnished with rich chocolate tart and with salt flakes, and I've paired it with rhubarb Bellini drinks. Here you go. Please enjoy the rest of your meal. Good night. And then she leaves, but winks at Dodeka.
Double finger
Dodeka?
Yeah, she double fingers and winks.
Dodeka has like the biggest smile on her face because this is amazing.
Yeah, and
Sorry.
she did secretly spike it with polypurpose panacea,
Oh shit!
which gives you
It makes you a little high.
makes you a little high, basically.
Wonderful.
So in other words, you are definitely getting laid tonight.
Hell yeah.
Nuria took fate
Alright.
into her own hands.
Probably a good idea because two of them are just too awkward.
Yeah, it only lasts for an hour, but she figures that
That's
should
enough.
be enough time.
Yep. So, yep, they eat, and after some more conversation, Austin's like, that dessert was amazing. And, I don't think I've seen your room yet.
You know what? I was actually going to have Dodeka lead him to the library, which leads directly to her room. That works too, though, I guess.
Also, Pirate Bob's in the library. Why would you go there?
Yeah, you wouldn't want to go to the library. What are you, crazy?
That's like the only entrance to her room.
Well, then they can go through and Bob will just sort of be like, hiding. No, wait, no. He'll be in statue form.
Dodeka would probably see the
statue as you
statue
go
and
by.
roll her eyes.
It's like, that
Anyway,
statue is
yeah.
very lifelike. Ooh.
Oh, don't touch it. We're going upstairs now.
All right. And so you do.
The statue is going.
And he's sort of like, I should probably get back home soon. I don't know what Annabelle might be up to. But then again...
She's with Pennington, right?
it's true. They're probably fine. Yeah.
She's fine. She's probably having lots of fun.
All right.
Like, it's
And
getting late. You should stay the night.
you're totally right. Fade to black. All right.
Yay!
Hey, our toad's getting laid. All right.
Rose petals.
Meanwhile,
everywhere.
I'm downstairs going like, werewolf, 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 werewolf.
Werewolf.
Oh no! Like as they as
That's so
as they fade to back in just the background, you hear oh.
It's Benedictus.
Oh my god.
Okay.
All right, now, did Nuria want to do something else?
Nuria was going to go to the basement to check on Benedictus. Once she
No! Oh, I guess you were already like anthropic, so what's the worst that could happen?
Exactly. She's already been bitten. So
It's all good.
she's going to go to the basement after she cleans up in the kitchen.
That's fair. And everything is wackiness, and wackiness pursues.
And she surveys the wackiness
All right.
with a drink.
Now this has been a fun evening. In the morning,
Everything is off.
Dodeka,
Yeah.
roll a will save.
Oh no.
God.
Oh no.
And what did I do with that sheet? There it is. Alright, so I'm on
Don't
skills.
ruin this.
It's actually under here. I'll do it for you.
I can do this!
Okay, I'll let you do it.
Baby!
All right,
Yes.
you failed.
What?
Ah!
And you hear a voice in your head.
Oh.
Oh god.
It is a voice you do not recognize. And it
Which is
asks,
almost better in a way.
and it
Yeah.
asks, "Has a Chardalon been defeated?"
No.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah, we totally. Yeah, he's
Like,
done.
we did that last Tuesday.
You don't hear any other words after that.
Okay. she's awake. She wakes up Dawson.
Dawson's like, push up a... Holy shit.
Panacea has no
I-
hangover.
I mean, that's not what he was saying holy shit about.
Okay.
She's like, I just heard someone whisper in my head asking me if a Chardalon was defeated yet.
What did you say?
No?
I hope that was the right thing to do.
I hope so too.
Do you know who it was?
Nope. Never heard their voice before. I'm a little scared right now.
Well, okay then. Well, thank you for the lovely evening. Sounds like both of us should get back to work.
What? You're leaving already?
I'll be back.
Wow.
You take a bath first.
Wow.
That's a good idea.
Alright, so that has a private bath.
Hell yeah.
That's right. She does.
Aha.
Nuria has to use the guest room with the fox because Nuria's room is missing a wall.
This is true. And also, the guest room has a bath.
What?
Also, the guest room has a bath.
Yes.
So, huzzah.
I forgot about that.
Yeah, so Nuria
Poor
has to use the
Nuria's
guest room now.
Oh, well. Not
Alright.
that bad.
Yeah, it's not that bad.
Okay. Now, since we're kind of getting short on time, and I know that Eric and Amanda have to do things, because you guys are growing.
Actually, Eric,
What?
we're actually leaving. When are we leaving? Sunday morning?
Yeah.
Yeah, because we were only going to do like a 2-day thing.
Oh,
So it was either going to be Friday, Saturday, or
Sunday, Monday.
Sunday, Monday.
Oh, okay. Then
now
so
it's
you're
Sunday.
not leaving
So-
tomorrow.
So we're not under any.
Okay.
contract.
Still, I don't want us to go too late. I do kind of want to. Here's what I want to do. I want to sort of say what you guys are going to be doing in preparation before leaving.
Okay.
And sort of just sort out what supplies you get, what preparations you take, what items you create. Keep in mind, I've already taken into account the Banner of the Ancient Kings. That's already been applied.
Pat, did
yes.
we actually acquire the money for doing
The banner?
for doing the quest, like for beating the ghosts? Did you
Yes,
ever
you
like?
did.
Okay,
So
I
how much
because
is that?
yeah, how much was it? Was it like 10,000?
I cannot remember, but sure, we'll say 10,000.
Okay, so 2,000 apiece. Yeah, because I don't think we actually had time to like write it down on our character sheets because we were.
Honestly,
Going
people haven't
through
been paying
things.
the most attention to what they've been getting.
Yeah.
I have been.
Well, yes, you have been.
You have been. Have you been taking care of just Benedictus's funds or everyone's?
Just Benedictus's for the most part.
Well, we got
basically,
2,000 each last time. I've been keeping track.
Okay.
Well, I'm just gonna say, because I completely forgot what Nuria had, that she spent all of her money on the bakery, and now I'm gonna start keeping track again. So right now it's 2,000 each?
Sure, yes. That's what we'll go with. And if it was less than that, I'll say that you got a tip. Because the Gnome Brotherhood probably doesn't know that you know that they know.
Now,
That they know, that you know.
That we know.
Request headband of
Dodeka's
vast
gonna-
intelligence from Dodeka. Can Dodeka make that?
Yeah, she can. She's already made one for herself. It's going to be a while because she's got to make herself.
Wait, didn't you make a headband of
Hey.
alluring charisma for yourself?
Yeah, it was alluring charisma.
Right. I thought that's. I was like, why would you want intelligence? That seems weird.
You're right. It was charisma.
All right,
I'm
but yes,
assuming
headband of vast
I can make
intelligence
the
plus 2.
intelligence.
All right, that should be doable.
Now here's the thing. The item I want.
Mm-hmm.
Shit. What was it called again?
Mm.
Robes of Arcane Heritage.
Yeah.
And thing is,
Oh, right.
the
We
spell I
talked
need
about
for
this.
that- The spell I need for that, I don't actually have.
All right. Let me
So
check
how
out
do
what it is real
I-
quick.
Yeah.
Let's find out. What's the spell?
It is. Hang on.
Here, I'm looking it up too.
There it is. Speak with Dead.
Speak with Dead. That is
But the creator has to be the sorcerer. The Speak with Dead is a divine spell.
Yes, it is. You could probably find someone. Benedictus could hook you up with somebody. In fact,
Yeah.
the High Inquisitor probably has that ability.
Sweet. Dodeka goes up to Benedictus and is like, Benedictus, I need to make this item, but I need someone who knows Speak with the Dead. Can you help me out?
I'll call in a favor.
The High Inquisitor is has a very nice day. He's been dealing with he's been having a lot of the Inquisition has been having some good times since you dealt with Protean, because now, like, the whole ending all corruption and by taking Pope Benedictus's lead is definitely giving them the political sway they need, and now they've actually been able to come forward and reveal their intentions publicly. And so the Inquisition is now in full swing, and the High Inquisitor could not be happier.
The Inquisition. What a show.
The Inquisition.
Yeah, before making the robes, Dodeka's just like, so, don't go too far back into my lineage. We don't want to talk to the actual dragon. Not
What?
that anyway. My ancestries were dragon.
Oh, okay. That's fine.
You don't
Wait.
want to talk. You don't want to talk to him.
Sorcerer powers.
He's not a nice person.
Oh,
Dragons are
okay.
grumpy.
Fair
Dragons are
enough.
grumpy.
All right.
But my other ancestors are fine. So
All right. And let's do
we'll
this.
just do that.
He starts working on it.
While we've got Narcissima ancestors on the line, which of the three from that letter are Dodeka's ancestor?
Galilith.
Let's talk with Galilith.
Interesting choice.
So Eric's like, let's talk with Galilith. They're like, okay, let's talk with Galilith.
That's an interesting idea.
Yeah.
Let me see how that would work.
Okay.
Oh, also Dodeka does.
You
mention
would actually need their
the rest
corpse.
of Applecore.
Oh, okay, never mind.
Dodeka
There's a
does-
tomb.
There's a tomb, Eric.
Oh, yeah.
Remember? Though Dodeka does tell everyone about the weird voice.
Okay.
What did you guys think about the weird voice?
Chardon's been defeated yet.
I
That
think
is quite creepy.
Yeah.
it's almost better that it's a stranger,
I agree.
because we don't want any of the people we've met in your head.
This is true.
Yeah. By the way, Pat, do you have the plain text for these letters available?
Which ones?
Like all the encrypted ones. Now that I've solved them.
Honestly only started doing it with like the latter ones. I did keep the plain text for message 4. Do you want that one? I have that.
Well,
one
that one
right
I
here.
have in the chat. It's.
Yeah.
I guess I can just solve them again real quick. Yeah.
What do you want to know specifically from them?
Remind me if I have the gist of this correctly. One of the Narcissimas of that generation, if I recall correctly, Galilith, tried to commune with...
No, that was Olieva. Olieva communed with Ashardalon after Agrahajar asked her to. And she did, and was possessed, and then communicated with Kaylie on behalf of Ashardalon, and then made an offer for a truce.
You cut out there for a second.
So
Hey,
Ashardalon
Pat,
possessed...
you were up
Yeah, Ashardalon possessed Olieva, and then communicated to Kaylie through her.
Okay, and she was trying to use this information to blackmail Agrahar and make him look bad that he's communing with Ashardalon.
Well, she was considering that in the most recent letter. You don't know if she actually did.
Right.
Although you can assume she did, based on how things turned out.
Okay. So, we don't know what happened to Olieva, do we?
Not completely, no. Not after what happened. Not after she was possessed.
Right. Yeah. Okay. So speak with dead.
If you want to sneak the High Inquisitor into the Narcissima tomb,
Well, we can go pick up some remains.
no.
Oh, no. Basically, all you need to do is get Dodeka, Undeka, and a good time.
Undeka says that she can probably arrange for something in a couple of days.
Okay. Well, actually, the other thing is, we don't need to do we actually need to talk with the dead ancestor?
No, we
No,
just have to
but
imbue that
I
ability
like your
into the
idea.
robes.
Exactly, but I like your idea.
Okay, I was totally misinterpreting, but
You don't actually need to speak with them. It's just, I like that idea.
okay.
It's actually a good idea.
Yeah, it's really cool. So, yeah, that's fun.
Oh, Dodeka did have a question for Bob.
Yeah.
Basically, she would be like, so, Bob,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, my voice. Sorry, yeah? my voice used to be much higher pitched. I had it changed. No one took me seriously.
see. I can see why.
His balls dropped
Anyway.
like 300 years after his birth.
I have a conundrum, and I was hoping either you or your ward would be able to help answer.
Don't let her hear that you called her my ward.
Oh, no, not Nuria.
And then who are you talking about?
Robert. I mean, not Robert. What's his name? The Lich.
Ronald?
Ronald. She's like, Ronald.
I have a very specific purpose that I'm going to release him for, and it is not going to be anything sooner than that.
Oh, no. You can't talk with him? Communicate with him while he's in that bottle?
No. Once I release him from the bottle, he will be forced to. He will be compelled to follow one command from me.
Alright, very well. Maybe you'll be able to answer this anyway. Who knows?
Maybe.
Seems that the souls of my female ancestors of sorcerer lineage throughout the years are stuck with the Shardalon. This is a problem. Is there any way to retrieve those souls?
Well, it all depends on how he's trapping them. If he's using something like Trap the Soul, then it's entirely possible that you would be able to save them. It would be most simple if he willingly released them, but that's probably not going to happen. So,
Oh, definitely not.
Yes. The question is why he would do that, rather than just eat the souls.
I'm presuming he's saving them. See, his heart is still around.
Interesting.
Probably needs some sort of energy to be able to reconnect to this heart. Maybe he's using the souls for that.
It's a theory. Or
It's a
hypothesis,
theory.
at least.
Yeah, I'd say hypothesis.
Yeah, well, but yes, I would say if they're being captured, it's possible they're captured in some kind of receptacle, like a gem or a flask or something. If you could find that and retrieve it, that might be enough to be able to free their souls and then resurrect them.
Interesting. Well, thank you very much. That is quite useful.
Yes,
I didn't
of
even
course
think
it's being
about
held
that.
by a Shardalon,
No.
so that might be
Details.
easier said than done, but just so
she
you
waves
know.
her hand. She waves her hand. Details. We'll get to them.
Fair enough. All right.
Thank you. All right.
All right. So time passages. One
Time
day,
passages.
yes,
Time
a day. It's a song. Don't worry about it.
Oh, okay.
Anyway, a day passes, and while you guys are going about your thing, doing what you do, there is a knock at the front door of the mansion.
I'm probably working, so I would not be answering it.
Nuria.
I'll go ahead and answer.
Okie dokie. Oh, not the ghost.
Yeah, the ghost doesn't answer. Mysterious stranger.
Oh my god.
This can't bode well. Mysterious stranger with only half mana. This really can't bode well.
Oh, Lord in heaven, shit.
I don't like this.
By the way, am I back at full health, Pat?
I do, however, like that hat.
Hang
Why-
on.
why-
Yes, you are. I just haven't
Why
done
is
it
this
yet.
person coming in from the court?
I always forget that that's not the front door. I'm sorry. But you know what? No, he's going to use the back door because
Oh my
he's fucking
God.
weird.
He's creepy.
That's even creepier.
All right. So he
I
sees
say.
you.
Yeah, I say.
Hello. He's
you-
now available in the thing, so you can see what he fully looks like. By the way.
Oh, I need to see this. That hat is
Yes.
fantastic.
I say.
Nice.
Hello. You've chosen an odd way to knock. This is.
Oh my God, Benedictus. Where's Dodeka?
Upstairs. Why?
He rushes past you.
Oh God.
How
You're
do
just
you
gonna let
know
some
who we
mysterious
are?
stranger come?
I say. Now hold on. This is.
As you pass by
why are
him, you feel a burning cold sensation.
This isn't good. I run at him and try to tackle him.
You are.
Dodeka's probably in the magic lab.
He turns and looks at you. Roll a will save.
Oh, holy shit.
Fuck. Where's... There we go.
Where the fuck am I?
You are terrified.
You could be home.
There's just probably training, I guess.
Wherever you are.
Yeah.
You
I can't
basically scream and flee in the opposite direction.
Holy shit.
As you leave, he says, "Sorry!" and keeps running up.
What the hell?
Sorry.
Wait.
And then he comes over, he bursts into the magic lab,
Ah.
and sees you, and is like, "Dodeka!" and immediately hugs you.
I know who it is.
Yes. Hi. Who? What? I'm confused. Oh my God!
You see an adult white dragon.
Dodeka's like, Calcrix, you grew.
It's been a while for me.
Calcrix, what happened? You were so great. I tried to strike from you.
I wasn't sure who was scrying. It could have been the Proteans. I had to resist it.
Oh my goodness! I'm so glad you're all right. Kind of all right.
It's-
What happened?
Oh, it's a long story. I probably should wait till everybody's here. I kind of freaked out Benedictus. He was trying to tackle me.
Ursa
Well,
needs to know.
That's fair enough. Fair enough. Let's go get everybody. This is important, especially Ursa. She has been worried.
He's like, "You're right." He grabs you, teleports.
Ah! Oh my-
Benedictus has leapt into the lake.
Good.
Nuria and the fox were out by the lake, and they're just like, well, okay then.
What the fuck just happened?
They're just sitting there like, oh, it's such a beautiful day, and oh look, it's Benedictus.
Oh, look. A crazy person.
So yes, Calcrix goes to the courtyard.
Where am I? I can't find myself.
I can't find myself.
Find
I just brought you
Oh,
here.
there I am.
You're still charmed.
Am I still charmed? I thought
Oops.
that wore off.
It does. I haven't turned it off yet.
By the way, as soon as that wore off, I would have punched Pennington in the face.
Pennington sort of been like, I deserve that.
Oh, yes. Calcrix puts his hat back on and reverts to his human form.
Calcrix said hat is fantastic.
Thank you.
Tackle hug.
Tackle hug.
Tackle hug. Right now. Instantly. Tackle hug. Ah!
I'm like, oh god, Ursa, you have no idea how much I've missed you.
I missed you!
I've been in the Maelstrom.
No!
The Maelstroms...
You were right.
I didn't find this out for about 50 or so years.
What?
You're breaking up.
No!
I didn't find this out
Sorry.
for... can you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah, I didn't find this
Yeah, we
out
do.
for about 50 or so years, but turns out the Maelstrom's time is kind of wonky.
It's only been like a day!
2 days, actually.
2 days.
But for me, it's been about 200 years.
No! Cow!
Oh my
She just hugs him really, really tightly.
You see, the problem was I had no way of getting back.
Cow, I'm so sorry.
But eventually I grew up and trained and, worked a bit harder. And I mean, it's a much longer and more complicated story than that. Well, let's say that it's white dragons are apparently not that good at sorcery.
Oh.
So
So
it's
Dodeka says, I'm so sorry. I knew, but, well, I thought there'd be plenty of time to train you and you could just overcome that because you're that amazing.
well, on the plus side, that's true. On the not so plus side, the amount of training required took about 200 years.
Cow, I'm so
But
sorry.
now I can cast plane shift, so there's that.
That's
She's-
good.
Dodeka's
I'm
just
so
like-
glad you're okay. I'm so sad. That's terrible.
It was my own fault. I shouldn't have charged him like that. Please tell me, I do know that you killed him.
Oh,
So
yeah.
there's that.
Oh yeah. We Ursa.
Oh yeah,
Hulked him.
we murdered him. We
He was
destroyed
Hulk.
him.
Good job.
I thought he disintegrated you. I thought you might be dead. I didn't know anything.
Well, yeah, as soon as
Well,
I...
Dodeka's just like, Ursa, remember, I told you, if you were dead, I'd be able to see
But
him.
you
I mean, you
were-
couldn't imagine how it felt for me. I had no idea that there was a time difference. I thought that I had been trapped there long after you guys had fought a Chardalon. That's why, when I contacted you at night, I asked you if you had defeated a Chardalon, because I didn't know.
She's like, that was you? Oh, I'm so glad that mystery is solved and it's not someone horrible. Oh, your voice was so different, I didn't recognize it.
Well, yeah, I'm old now.
Everything.
Well,
is,
not old,
Everything
old.
about. Oh,
I
You're
am.
all
older than
grown
me
up.
now.
Yeah, but I'm not a Chardalon old.
Well,
you're
true,
all
but
grown up, and it's so great.
Dodeka's just like, sorry that we had to miss so much of your life, but I'm so proud of the caster you've become.
One might say I'm even better than you now.
You are, actually.
You can
Oh, well,
cast
thank you.
plane-
Wow.
You most certainly are.
Well, I'm glad you
Hey!
hadn't. Yes. But yes, I came here in a hurry after I plane shifted. I forgot that even though I plane shift, that doesn't necessarily mean you end up at the place on the plane that you intended to be. Let's just say I was closer to the Skullwrath Mountains.
Oh dear.
But a few teleports later, here I am.
I'm just so glad you're okay.
I am too.
I just wish I could have been there while you were growing up.
Well, I mean...
I mean, not in the Maelstrom, whatever that is.
Did the Proteans ever run into you? Or
Oh, I've killed a lot of them.
Oh, wow. Good for you. They seem like assholes.
They are assholes. They are huge assholes.
Ah, Cal.
They are living embodiments of chaos. And, yeah.
Yeah, fuck
As
that.
eventually, I hoped that if I found one, they would be able to bring me back, but it seems that that power lies mostly with the Protean Lords, who are basically... Well, I mean, you know the Imperial Lords?
Yes.
Yeah.
Nuria says.
The Protean Lords are basically the chaotic versions of those.
Oh. Nuria's like. Oh.
Yeah, they're basically demigods. So, and then I found out that they're basically the ones who decide which Proteans go to the material plane and which ones don't. And that I would need to convince one of them to let me go back. And that wasn't going to happen. Because I'd been killing a lot of their subjects. And they kind of wanted me dead. But thankfully, I was hiding in this one spot of the Maelstrom that I found that no one else wanted to go to for some reason.
Oh.
Then I found out it was because it's the time moves a lot faster there.
Oh my god.
So yeah, imagine my surprise when I scryed on you, Dodeka, and found that everything was pretty much exactly as I remembered it. And I was planning on coming back using this spell that I had developed called Dismissal. I was technically like, an outsider to them, so I thought if I used it on myself, it would revert me back here. But there was a 5% chance that it would send me to some other plane, and possibly one that would kill me. But I thought it was worth the risk, until I saw that only a day had passed. And then I decided, you know what? I could use a little more training.
Hyperbolic time chamber.
So I stuck around for another 150 years, and came back once I found a way to do it without the risk.
That's pretty freaking awesome. We have a powerful sorcerer as an ally.
Well, yes, you did.
Not just an ally, a friend, and a family member.
You ready to help us take down
You-
Golthius?
Sorry?
Ready to help us take down Golthius?
Oh, fuck yes.
Meanwhile, Benedictus is in the lake.
Yep.
Oh, right, we should
Yep.
probably go get him.
Where's Benedictus, by the way?
Oh, dear.
He's in the lake with the fox.
What?
What? Oh,
I thought that
probably
was
good.
one.
Yeah.
Not like that.
Calcrix goes back into his dragon form and flies off to the lake. Or at least he would if it actually worked. Why didn't you change
I'm
it?
so proud of him. He's a big, strong, smart, good dragon.
Big, strong, smart, good dragon.
Big, strong, smart, good.
Big, strong, smart, good. What's going on with the scripts again? There we go. Change shape off. Oh, dragon form. Damn you. Why aren't you dragon forming?
Oh, team.
Whatever. I don't care. He doesn't have to be dragon form. He goes off into the lake. So, yeah.
Retrieving Benedictus.
So, that was, yeah. That was why I was so excited for this thing, because now I have adult Calcrix.
Woo!
Yay.
I sort of realized, I was like, wait a minute. I remembered that, like, one of the time, like, I'd researched, like, if there were planes where time moved faster, because I sort of realized that, when you first got Calcrix in the party, I'm like, oh, it'll be so cool, he'll be, like, a full-size dragon and stuff, and it's like, no, dragons age very slowly.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, that sucks. Well, is there a way I can age him up faster? And then I was like, oh, well, there are some planes where it can happen, but they're ways away from planar travel, so that's not happening anytime soon. But then I included the Protean because of other reasons, and then I was like, wait a minute. The Protean probably has a way of getting back to the Maelstrom, and if I recall correctly, Limbo is one of the places that has weird time. Oh my god, this could work! And so I did it.
I'm so happy. Happy.
Yes.
Dragon friend.
Although, Pat, you ruined all my shipping efforts for Calcrix.
For what in Calcrix?
Catla.
The dragon she's going to get eventually as her familiar. Or
Oh.
the,
Well, how old is that dragon going to be? A wormling?
Yeah.
Oh, well.
They were both wormlings. I was like, oh, it'd be so cute. They grew up together. And nope, that doesn't happen anymore.
Well, it's not that big of an age difference. For a dragon.
200 years, man.
For a dragon.
Dragons don't live that long.
They live 1,000 years.
So what the hell other spells does he have besides Plane Shift and Scry?
What level is he?
Let's go through the list.
Oh my god.
Locate object, gust of wind, mage's magnificent mansion, magic missile. What do we got? Ray of frost, mage hand, prestidigitation, message, scoop, dancing lights, detect magic, mending, drench, read magic, mage armor, chill touch, shield, true strike, protection from chaos. That one was really helpful. Fog cloud, alter self, plane shift, and unnatural lust. That one's fun. Eagle splendor, make whole, sleet storm, tiny hut, tongues,
Wait,
non-detection,
what is
dispel
Tiny
magic.
hut?
whoa, wait, what was that middle one?
What did it do?
It's an enchantment that makes you really want someone.
Oh my god. Was that from the Book of Run?
No, it isn't actually. It's in the Pathfinder
Oh.
books.
Right.
Oh my god.
Jesus.
Tongues, non-detection, dispel magic, ice storm, greater invisibility, scrying, shadow conjuration, aura of the unremarkable, cone of cold, dismissal, teleport, sending, permanency, freezing sphere, anti-magic field, contingency, and what's that last one? Oh, that's just his breath weapon.
Oh my god.
So, yeah.
So basically, you've just replaced Dodeka.
I did not replace Dodeka because he has problems. Namely that he's very big. And he has an aura of cold that will, cause 1d6 damage anytime anyone is near him.
Oh, Ursa was hugging him this whole time.
Yep, she was taking damage. She basically has, frost growing on her face while she's hugging him.
Don't
I'm
care.
really cold
Love
and
melt
frostbitten.
coldness.
Yeah, and I couldn't find anywhere where it said that he could disable his aura of
My
cold. So
dragon
as far as
son
I
has
know,
come
he can't.
home.
I think he can as long as if he uses his anti-magic field, but that's it.
Wow.
So and also,
So Dodeka took a little damage too because
and also his abilities aren't really that offensive. He doesn't have a lot of offensive spells. Most of his stuff is utility.
That's good.
So he's mostly designed just to be sort of
support.
a jack of all trades for you guys to help you guys if you are in need of a random spell. So you guys can focus more on getting spells that interest you rather
really
than
like that
spells
idea.
that you need,
He's basically a cohort now.
Kind of. He's a cohort that doesn't belong to anyone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I imagine he would
He's-
belong to Ursa.
He's
That's
our
if any-
son. He's our collective son.
He respects Ursa,
he
but
kinda is.
unless Ursa takes leadership, he's not going to be your cohort. And even if he did, he is way too high level to be anyone's cohort.
Yeah.
That's true.
Effectively, he's level. I mean, in terms of a level adjustment and HD and everything, he's level 26.
Holy shit. What?
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
I basically figured, okay, if he got stuck in the maelstrom, how high level would he have to be in order to get himself out? That's basically the bare minimum.
Oh my god.
Wow.
Wow.
So
Yep.
why did he go see Dodeka first?
Because he thought she would be the only one still alive.
Oh.
Aww.
Oh. Oh.
It's true. Oh my god, that's depressing.
Nuria,
Dodeka's gonna outlive everybody.
no, Nuria could be alive too.
Well, he wasn't sure.
Yeah, I mean, he's like, I don't fucking know. But
Yeah.
no, Nuria, Ifrits don't live as long as elves, but their middle age is 150.
Alright.
Fair enough.
So yes.
So elves have 100, 200 years on them. That's not much.
Yeah.
Benedictus could theoretically get enough monk levels he's immortal before he dies.
Theoretically.
It's a good thing you didn't attempt to lie, Dodeka.
Well, that's the thing. Dodeka's initial reaction would be no, of course he's not. What? She didn't even think of who could be asking it or why. I don't know. To her, it didn't seem nefarious.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, it was a fun little thing. I probably should have dragged it out longer, but fuck it. I wanted Calcrix.
Yay.
Calcrix!
Calcrix! Oh, baby!
And now he has a cool hat.
He has a cool hat!
Nice.
A baby dragon! Oh. Brown bear?
Sorry, I'm fixing something. I love how you guys always notice when I do that.
Bear!
I do need to mention, you need to tell them what he looked like before.
Okay. Originally, I let Kaylie know because she was all worried when I was teasing you guys that I might kill somebody, and so I told her what was actually happening because I knew she probably cared the least about Calcrix, and showed her his original character design. He looked pretty much the same. His hat was a big purple top hat, and
he
his
gave him a
his
cane.
staff was a cane with
I was
a red thing.
why
And
is Calcrix a pimp?
Pimp dragon! He does have unnatural love.
And I totally didn't notice until then that he looked exactly like a pimp, and I'm like, oh my god, it's a good thing. And that's how I
This
changed
hat
it.
is an extreme improvement.
Yes, it is. But I did kind of like the pimp hat, but still, it was probably a bit much. The idea is that in the Maelstrom, a whole bunch of random shit from all over the world just sort of ends up there. So he just would get a random assortment of crap to wear.
Is it kind of like the junkyard in Labyrinth?
A little bit. So, yeah. That's Calcrix. Dun 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 dun.
Little baby. I'm so happy.
So yes, he's had fun adventures. And now you have a sort of an NPC who can help you that isn't Pyro Bob.
Yay!
One we actually like.
Yes. And I feel like you guys have earned this because, like, you know, you didn't have to befriend Calcrix and bring him along.
Yeah. It's like, yay! An ally we wouldn't murder at the first opportunity.
Yeah.
So, yes.
Only Ursa can't hug him without taking damage. That's sad. We also can't ride on him.
Well, you can if you don't mind taking 1d6 cold damage every couple of seconds. I mean, it's entirely possible that you can get a... Yeah, if you get some kind of, like, resistance to cold, then you're probably... Yeah, if you get, like, resistance 10 to cold, you're pretty much good. Because it's only 1d6. So it's normal. Lies.
Hashtag.
So, right.
By the way, is Pennington's sister okay?
Yes.
How did that turn out?
It was just a party. They cleaned up everything before Dawson came back. Luckily, you kept him away long enough.
Oh my god.
Also, if Nuria keeps it around before he would have left the building, he would have grabbed one of her panaceas so he wouldn't be drunk when Dawson came home.
Right, because it can also remove drunkenness.
Yes.
Yes, good
You know,
plan.
it's funny. I was about to say. I'm pretty sure that Dawson expected that he would return home that night, but I'm pretty sure Pennington would have just assumed, "Oh yeah, he's
He's
not."
getting laid.
He's getting laid. He'd better be getting laid.
The next morning, he's like, "So how was he?"
Wait, dude, Dodeka?
Dodeka.
Dodeka's face just goes red, and she just keeps walking.
Benedictus is like,
He's like, I am not answering that question.
Benedictus is like, your family's a little bit too into sharing, Pennington.
Just saying.
Oh, I just find it amusing. I thought he would never get laid.
Alright. My next
Oh, your father
Project-
thought he was gay.
just so you know, Benedictus, you're my next project.
Oh, God. Ben,
Good luck. Have you met me?
have you met me?
I have, and I understand that this is going to be a more difficult project, but I take it on knowing that, because you deserve someone.
Aw.
And
Yeah, but does anyone deserve me? That's the big question.
Sweetie, you have a nice ass. It's okay. I'll find someone. And it's good. You're good. It'll be fine. Like, you're 18, right? How much longer do humans live?
I keep forgetting he's only 8.
How much longer do humans live? You're probably, like, almost dead.
The average is changing for me daily.
That's true. But I can keep you alive, so I have some time. I have some time.
We're good.
You're super young. You're like a baby.
You're like 5.
You're like 5.
As far as she's concerned, practically.
Yeah. The nerd.
Wait, he's like, why are you taking him under your wing, Nuria? I mean, we can be bros. I could be your wingman.
Calcrix is like, what about me? I've been locked away for 200 years. I want to get laid.
That's true.
Okay, Calcrix can be your project. There will be no wingman. There will be no taking under wings. There will be no wings.
I have wings.
You know, some sort of like holy armor that lets me fly away from this conversation very fast.
No. Nuria, just for fun, tosses and breaks the fly extract at Benedictus, so he can fly right now. Literally.
And then he flies.
He can fly away.
I'm
if he
making
wants
this happen. Whoosh.
Whoosh! He flies away from the conversation.
And Nuria turns to Pennington. She's like, "You can take on Calcrix, cause I'm better with Benedictus. I think I can find someone better than you could."
The deck is like, well, it's. Are you preferring a certain species? You want to stick with dragon or?
Do you want dragon, human, ifrit?
I think they're asking Calcrix.
Oh, you know, I haven't really thought too hard about it. I guess it could really be anything, couldn't it?
Oh my god.
Dragons
Son.
are interesting like that.
Son! Make sure you use protection.
I have an anti-magic field. It's totally good.
Ah. Oh, son.
Lava.
Do you want me to wait until I have a prismatic sphere?
Oh my god.
Just remember, consent is sexy.
Consent is sexy. Well, of course. But yeah.
She's like, you know what, Pennington? Go take him out to some bars. You could be Calcrix's wingman.
Dragon
It'll work.
wings. He's like, I already have
Dragon
wings. I don't need a wingman.
It's a figure of speech.
It means I'm your buddy to get you laid.
He's gonna make you look good.
Oh, it's so nice to be around people again.
Nuria says, he's your fuck buddy. Wait, no, that's
That's
wrong.
a different thing.
Pennington is horrified.
He's like, you know what? I don't know.
Oh my god.
Nuria's like, that means something else. I'm sorry. I'm gonna try and find Benedictus. She drinks a fly herself
And flies away.
and flies away.
There she go.
All right.
Wow.
So, wackiness ensues. You guys make and prepare anything you need. What I'm going to say is, I don't know when... Are we going to be able to play next week?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. You wanna?
Does anyone have any reason why we wouldn't?
No.
I think Amanda can pry me away from Bloodborne long enough.
Beautiful, beautiful. Okay, so...
I might have to unplug the TV, but yeah.
So here's what's going to happen. And this is going to happen very quickly. This weekend, as best as you guys can, level up to level 10. And make sure everything is up to date. If you're not completely leveled up by Sunday, you're not going to be leveled up for the next game.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
And then next week, I should probably end it with this. Calcrix is basically like, hey, how about I just teleport us all really close to the Nightfang Spire?
Well, we can all go to Latel Savai, and then you can teleport us even closer.
Well, I guess we could go there first.
No, he
Well,
can go
we
and
have
like.
an anchor in Latel Savai with the bracelets.
Oh,
Yeah,
right.
we gotta-
Meepo.
Yeah, Meepo's there.
Yeah, Meepo would love to see you.
Yeah.
Oh, God. Calcrix is like, oh, shit. Not
Yeah.
that asshole.
Come on, now that
good
you're
guy.
wiser with... Oh wait, Nuria's not there.
It's going
She's
to
after
be really,
Benedictus.
really hard for me not to eat him.
Aww.
Fine. I know you guys like him for some reason. I'll keep him alive for now.
Yes, when we're ready, that would actually be fantastic.
Can I at least eat his corpse when he eventually dies? Of natural causes, of course.
Sure.
Awesome.
Sure.
Yeah, that's just like...
That's pretty metal, Calcrix.
That's an album cover.
No, I'm chromatic.
Oh my god. Oh.
Oh, that took a minute. That's
took a minute.
awful.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, I think we're all done here, folks.
Okay. So anyway, you guys level up. Add on any magic items that you want to have created over the next week, before you guys head out, and then make sure you specify them and include them in your character sheet, so I know to take them into account. And then you guys will begin the next session in the town of Dry Lake, which is on the outskirts of
Grand Lake? Well, no.
Dry Lake, which is on the outskirts of Nightfang Spire. And we will officially, finally, begin that particular module, and it'll be glorious.
Oh.
Why are we leveling up to 10 beforehand? Are we basically like...
Because you guys just leveled up from beating a fucking Protean,
Oh, yeah.
and
And
also
those
for
smoke
defeating,
songs.
like, 8 different kinds of haunts.
Yeah.
Right, we were already level 9. For some reason, I thought we were only like level 8 or so.
No, you leveled up to level 9, and then I gave you guys a lot of challenges between in like the past 3 sessions, specifically to buff you guys up to level 10 before going to Night Fang's Spire.
Okay.
Which is why that last battle was such an ass kicker. Because
That explains it, yeah.
yeah.
It wasn't actually even that hard.
It wasn't at the end, because you were then, at that point, buffed up a lot by Sid,
Yeah.
enlarged, and raging.
Yeah.
So, what were you saying, Amanda?
This might be a spoiler. I know you want to keep some things a secret, so I will.
Oh, yeah. Don't worry. I know about that. That's a thing.
That's the thing? Okay.
That's a thing. Don't worry about it.
Yay! I'm so excited.
Okay. But yes.
Oh, wait, you might be thinking of the other thing. There's 2 things I'm thinking.
Okay, yes. You tell me you whisper to me what you were thinking.
Okay.
By whisper, I mean in the chat.
I was gonna just Facebook you, because I don't know how to do that.
That works too. I mean, you just /GM and then say whatever.
Oh.
At least I think that's how it works.
I think /GM space W space whatever.
Here, someone try doing /GM and typing something and see if it messages me specifically.
Nope.
I think
/GM.
Nope.
W.
Yeah, maybe it's /GM/W? Or /WGM?
Nope.
/WGM?
/WGM.
Okay.
No.
/W
Not
space GM.
Yeah.
Yeah. /W's.
Space GM space whatever.
Oh, hey! No.
You had to do the
You have to do
/W.
the /W.
/W space GM. There you go.
Hey!
Alright, now tell me the thing you were trying to think of. Oh, no, that's going to happen too. But,
Okay.
Wait, did you take leadership? Are you going to take it this next level?
That's not the feat I need.
It isn't? Oh, right. Are you going to take that feat next level?
Should I?
I mean, if that's something you want to happen, that's something you got to do first.
I thought you
Wait,
said
hang on,
you
hang on,
needed
hang
to
on.
be level
I need to
12.
clarify. I'm gonna whisper you because I need to clarify this.
Okay. No, it's we'll just talk about it in Facebook later. But
Okay, fair enough.
But yeah, in any case, I'm probably aware of it. We probably just miscommunicating. In any case, that was a lot of fun. You guys definitely killed Gerrun a lot easier than I expected you to. So good job there. Like I said, you guys rolled really well.
Negative
Surprisingly.
levels.
I'm usually the negative levels helped a bit, I think, and also just Sid's buffs. Sid's buffs are pretty crazy.
Yeah.
Like
Bards can be
He is
freaking
Buffy
amazing.
McBufferson.
yes, she is, and it's beautiful.
She's
Wait,
about to
was
be
that
Buffy the
build I
Vampire
linked you,
Slayer.
Andrew?
Oh!
Okay, I completely
Okay, I am
Eric.
officially stopping the stream on that note. But yeah,
She's about to be Buffy the Vampire Slayer.
Oh, okay, I get
you
it.
guys, all right, and